Hello everybody, how are we doing? It is good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, or this evening I guess. Congrats Tachyon on the first. You were indeed on a hair trigger. I thought the same thing as T-Rem posted it. And hey to T-Rem and Urkin and Nook. To Urkin, I am going to play some Caves of Qud today, which is a really fascinating roguelike. It's not really like many others. It's been in development for I think a decade at this point. It has reached 1.0, but they're still under active development. It's a pretty cool game. You can play a mutant or non-mutant and do all sorts of weird stuff. And to answer your question, Tachyon, I'm looking at a mutant today. I haven't done an Esper run like in years, literally in years. So I was thinking about doing an Esper today, seeing how far I could get. Let me just change the chat. Oops, that's the wrong button. And then that should change to, here we go, we're in the new game stream. So Caves of Qud is basically set in this world that featured... Oh, Nook. I'm sorry. I thought I had it right. I thought it was Nook, or is it Nook? It's tough for me. English is a very dull language in terms of pronunciation. 420 hours in this game and no Steam Tuning. Okay, so we've got an expert here. I'm going to make myself look very stupid, because I am definitely not an expert. I've never gotten very far in Qud. I've mostly died in Golgotha, which is a sludge pit. But for those that don't know, Qud is a roguelike set in this massive post-apocalyptic wilderness, but not just like very close to post-apocalyptic. We're talking like millennia after the apocalypse of a very advanced civilization, and it's a strange place, and we'll find out why together. So we're going to do a classic run through, which is permadeath. If we die, we die. There's also like one where you get checkpoints. There's one where you don't have to worry about dying. There's also some challenges on the tutorial. But we're going to do a classic playthrough. We're going to make a new character from scratch. Someone just suggested that. Oh, really? Okay, I'm sorry. Is it Nuuk? I need to know how to pronounce your name. Now, there are two types of character you can make in this game. You can make a Truekin, which is supposedly a sort of pure human. They have more stat points than the mutated. I will talk about mutated in a second. And they have access to cybernetics. So only Truekin can body mod themselves with cybernetics. And you can do some pretty crazy stuff with cybernetics. You can like eventually turn yourself into having like gun racks that come out of your shoulders. You can have treads for legs, I think, basically turning someone to a tank. You can change all your skin out for metal. You can do some pretty crazy stuff with Truekin. Or you can play a mutated human, which is the most common type of person in Qud. And mutated humans can do quite a lot of things, including we can manifest mutations, and they're quite fun to play. So we're gonna play mutated human here. I noticed that it looks like there's banding on the screen on this. Is that just a stream artifact? I think it's just a stream artifact. So there's all of these different character backgrounds. They don't matter too much to what your character turns out at the end. They just kind of set up your starting skills and your starting abilities. So, for example, the Archanaut here comes with +2 agility. They have the short blade skill. They start with some random junk in there. At least we're only getting to the intro screen. You're only getting the intro screen. Oh, well, that's no good at all. Oh, I'm really stupid. I know what the problem is. I did the wrong button. Now you should be able to see the game. Thank you for calling that out, TRM. Or I would have been streaming the intro stream for hours. So I was pushing the stream on Twitch instead of the other way around. Basically, because I stream to two different platforms, I have to have a master stream and a not master stream, and I was accidentally streaming on the not master stream, which meant that Twitch, all of Nook, could see everything that was going on, and nobody else on YouTube could. So I'm glad we fixed that problem. You haven't missed much so far, because I'm just looking at our calling right now. So we've got things like the Archanaut, they have +2 agility, they have short blade thing. You've got the Gunslinger, they start with agility, they get the Akimbo skill, and they start with pistols, the pistol skill, so they can go around and duel with pistols, which is kind of good fun. You've got the Marauder, who comes in with just strength and axes. I'm thinking about taking the Pilgrim to start with, because self-discipline is really good for stopping bleeding, if I understand correctly, and I want to do quite a high willpower build. Willpower affects things like your ability to resist a lot of other effects, if I remember correctly, but it also affects the cooldowns of your abilities. And if we're playing an Esper, we want fast cooldowns. So I'm going to go for a Pilgrim. Pistola is fun, and if we die, well, maybe if I die really quickly as a Pilgrim, I might jump in and do a Gunslinger build, because I've never been able to pull off a Gunslinger build, ever. and I'd really like to give it a try. But wait till you see the powers we get as an Esper, as a mind wizard, as a pilgrim. So we're going to pick Wisdom. Now, this is a little bit overwhelming. There's a whole ton of stuff on this screen. But these are basically all of the mutations that we can pick up. They come in 2 different categories. We've got physical mutations, which are things like double muscled, where we just get double the amount of muscles in our body. We have horns. We have multiple arms. We have photosynthetic skin. We have quills. We regenerate, right? These are all physical mutations that we can have, and some of them are insane. But what we're interested in are these ones down here, which are mental mutations. We just want to focus on mind powers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this morpho type here called Esper, which means I only manifest mental mutations. It means that every time I level up and I get the opportunity to manifest a new mutation, it's only going to be mental. And that's what I want to kind of focus on. I want to be pure Esper. I don't want to mess around with any physical mutations. I want my build to be mind powers only. There is this very cool mutation here called Unstable Mutation, which makes you mutate more and more. Sorry, Unstable Genome. It makes you mutate more and more. But I'm not going to go for Unstable Mutation for this this build. You gain 1 extra mutation each time you buy this, but the mutations don't manifest right away. Whenever you gain a level, there's a 33% chance that your genome destabilizes, and you get to choose from 3 random mutations. There's another... Hey, Crash Test. Absolutely nothing. We're doing character creation at the moment, Crash Test. So you've literally missed me accidentally pushed the stream to the wrong window, and then I'm just discussing setting up my character. I have noticed that chat is maybe in the wrong place. Let me just see if I can move it. I want to click on chat. There we go. I'm going to move chat for now down to here, but we may have to move it again. That's my name. You could a Dutch word for book. Is it like the Dutch name Koen? So is it Nook? Is that how you pronounce it? Oops, I closed the window. There is also a very cool, you get these defects that give you more points, because we have, how many points do we have? We have 11 points to spend. There is one in here called, where is it? Irritable Genome, which goes with, you could take it with the Unstable Genome trait, and it means that when you level up, you don't get to pick what mutation you get, and basically you just get randomized mutations. It's a lot of fun if you just want to play a completely random character. Because you didn't pronounce that right either. Oh, great. Excellent. Okay, but we're going to have a look at mental mutations, and there are a lot of them. So there's a few I want to really look at. Sunder Mind is very powerful. You sunder the mind of an enemy, leaving them reeling in pain. For up to 10 rounds, you engage in psychic combat with an opponent, dealing damage each round. Taking any other action other than passing the turn will break the connection. Each round you make a mental attack versus mental armor. After the 10th round, you do bonus damage to the total amount of damage you've done so far. This is a really powerful way to deal with a single enemy. It's not super powerful at the start of the game, I feel, because you're going to get swarmed by a lot of enemies. But Sundermind is on my list of things to pick up. What I'm basically looking at here is I want a mental mutation to kill people with. I want a mental mutation to protect myself with, and possibly, if I can afford it, a mental mutation to escape with if I need to. So things I'm looking at, first of all, in terms of hurting people. Light manipulation is probably what I'm looking at picking up. So this just makes you glow randomly, glow with light, and then you can actually fire that light as a laser beam at people. And every time you do that, the amount of light around you reduces. So, and then you can fire, that's exactly how it works, Tachyon. You're completely correct. So it's just 3 more. It's just like 3 random extra mutations as you go through your build, which is kind of fun, and it's very cheap. So light manipulation is probably going to be my main damage to start with. Cryokinesis is also very cool. You just pick an area and it freezes everybody in it, and they just get frozen. They don't take very much damage, but they are frozen still. Clairvoyance lets you just see into the mists of time. It's very good. One thing I'm not going to be doing is messing around with ego, which is like mind controlling people. I'm not really that interested in it. Ego projection is a wild ability where basically you are able to buff one of your stats with your ego stat. And at least in some really broken builds, I don't really want to abuse that too much if I can. Force Bubble and Force Wall are ways to protect yourself, and you can also fire light manipulation through. Exactly correct. It is. You can fire through the Force Wall with your light manipulation. Teleportation is a very good escape ability. Temporal Fugue is also insane because you make copies of yourself. Very cool ability. I would like to, if I can afford it, grab light manipulation, Force Wall, and I would have really liked to grab Teleportation or Temporal Fugue, which I can't afford right now. I have 4 points remaining, but I could take a defect to try and afford another one. Amnesia means that I forget things. I don't really want that. Blinking Tick means I teleport uncontrollably. I don't really want that. Dystechnia is I don't understand technology. I want to use technology, so let's not take that. Evil Twin is fascinating. There's a parallel version of me that travels around the game, and if they show up, they will attack me, and they have all the same powers that I do. So each time you embark on a new location, there's a small chance that your evil twin has tracked you there and attempts to kill you. This is probably how the run will fail if we take evil twin. Narcolepsy just means sometimes you fall asleep. That's quite scary. Silent migraines means you can't wear hats or helmets. Quantum jitters means whenever you use an activated ability, there's a small chance your focus slips and you dent space-time in the local region, causing 1 to 2 space-time vortices to appear. This change increases the longer you go without using an activated ability. And the sociorepugnant, which means minus 50. I think we all know we have to take evil twin. That gives me enough for teleportation, and I have 2 points remaining, which means I can take clairvoyance, kindle, mental mirror, sense psychic, telepathy, or teleport other. Mental mirror it lets me reflect mental attacks back at attackers, which is really good if you're up against very powerful psychics. Stunning Force is the one that Crash Test is suggesting. You invoke a concussive force in a nearby area, throwing enemies back and stunning them. It's very cool. We don't really have the points for it unless I don't take teleportation. If I don't take teleportation, I believe you get a notification that the evil twin is in the same map as you, but I'm not certain. It's a very, very long time since I've last done it. The other option is we take teleport other rather than teleportation. So what that does is it just teleports the somebody who is attacking you away. That means I can also take Stunning Force, and that still leaves me with 2 points at the end. But I really like teleportation as a get out of jail free card. Like it is such a nice get out of jail free card. It doesn't always sort of save you though. I think I'll grab get precog instead of teleportation. Precog. You peer into your new feature. You activate this power and then later revert it to the point in time when you activated it. Yes, and basically you can reverse time. Oh, I've taken Evil Twin. Nuuk. Let's try that one. Okay, let's. I have to be very on it to remember to use precog. We'll take precog and stunning force. So we've got force wall, light manipulation, precog, and stunning force. Those are our powers for this run, and we've taken the Evil Twin the defect. Now we need to do our stats. I want to get our willpower to, I believe, 18. No, I think I want to get ego to 18 minimum. I want to get agility to 14 minimum. I want to get strength up. I'm not very good at knowing where the breakpoints are for stats in this game. But strength doesn't need to be too high. Toughness and intelligence. I don't think I need a very high intelligence. Get all these to 15. Don't worry too much about it. Okay. Willpower and ego are our two main stats for this build. So just to quickly go over them, strength is how well we can break through armor with melee weapons and how much damage those melee weapons do. How able we are to resist force movements and our carry capacity. Agility is our accuracy with melee and ranged weapons and our ability to dodge attacks. So you can build dodge builds in this game where you don't wear armor, or you don't wear heavy armor and you just dodge everything. Toughness is mostly hit points, how quickly you regenerate HP, and resistance to poison and disease, and there's a lot of poison and disease in Qud. Intelligence is how many skill points you get, which is a thing we'll look at when we get spawn. Willpower is cooldowns of abilities, so it's very important for us. How easy we are at resisting mental attacks, and it modifies our natural healing rate, which is just kind of similar to, I think it's toughness. And then ego is how potent our mental attacks are, our ability to haggle with merchants, and our ability to dominate the wills of other living creatures. I'm going to get everything to 15 to start with. We're going to go for a very kind of generic build. I'm not going to min-max this character too much. We currently have 10 points remaining. Random separation is a great way to run into and escape from your evil twin. Yes, them free. We may pick that up as we go down. I'm going to get both of these to 20. I'm actually going to get them both to 22, I think. I'll get willpower to 22 and I'll get ego to 20. It's not a refined character, okay? There's definitely going to be people out there who are thinking, why on earth are you running these stats? It's more, we're just here to have some fun. So I'm going to move chat slightly. Move chat to here. I'm going to have to move chat again when we start playing. So that's everything we've got here. Our build summary is we are a strength 15, agility 15, toughness 15, intelligence 15, willpower 22, ego 20, pilgrim. We're a mutated human. We're a humanoid. We are an Esper. We have Force Wall, Light Manipulation, Precognition, Stunning Force, and the Evil Twin negative thing. Last but not least, we need a name. I actually really like the random names in this game, so we're going to take a random name, and we're going to choose where we start. And I think we're just going to start in Joppa, because I know Joppa really well, and I think it's a pretty decent place to start. These are all random villages you can start in, but we'll start in Joppa. This game has a story as well. We'll see how far through that we get. World is generating. How much is this game? It's don't think it's that expensive. It's on Steam. I can quickly check. Actually, I don't know how much it is in whatever currency you would pay, but for Australian dollary dues, it's actually pretty pricey. Not super, it's not AAA, but it's about the same price as Clair Obscur in Australian dollary dues. It does go on sale quite often. Okay, so let me just move chat somewhere, because obviously where chat is right now, it's no use. Let's put this up here. Yes, there's no sale for Australia right now. I'm going to put chat up here and hope that's okay. Okay, on the 20th of Ur-Ux, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Joppa, along the rim of the Mugarai the Great Salt Desert. All around you, moisture farmers tend to groves of viridian water vine. There are huts wrought from rock salt and brimstock. On the horizon, Qud's jungles strangle chrome steeples and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the crowd-ribboned sky. So we are now in Joppa. And you can see this is the world here. I'm on. My evil twin is here and is currently killing me. I'm not joking. So I just lost half my health to my evil twin, who is right here. He just used light manipulation on me. Okay, what are we going to do? Let's start by precogging. He's probably precogged already. So I precogged. Basically, I just put down a save point. We're going to have to... We don't have teleport. We took precog instead. Or maybe I am the thing. I'm going to try and stunning force him. If I manage, I'm going to be really careful here, by the way, because just before we do anything, before I do anything, okay? This guy here, this guy in yellow, is a neutral NPC. There's also a neutral NPC here, and there's a neutral NPC here. This NPC here is called a warden. They are the village's protector. They are a monster in combat. We do not want to mess with the warden. So we have to be very careful because we're now involved in a psychic duel with our evil twin. And there's a very good chance that we could accidentally hit one of these other people and cause us a lot of problems. So we've got two options here. We could force wall, which lets us build a wall of force around them and stops them from moving, or we could stunning force them. I'm going to try and force wall them and build a wall around them, and then we're going to hit them with stunning force on top of that. So I get to click and just choose how the wall goes. I don't think I can put the wall on them, but I'm going to force wall them. So they're now force walled. They're now trapped inside the wall. They cannot move. I'm then going to drop a stunning force on them. Now I can drop the stunning force right on top of them, but I am inside the stunning force wall as well. But I think it will be contained within the wall. I'm not sure. Let me try and drop it. Okay. So he took 6 damage from my stunning force, and I stunned them. So they're now stunned. I'm now going to hit them with my light manipulation. I'm going to try and hit them with a laser. They're on red health right now, so they're very low on health. I hit them, they reflected the laser beam. How the hell did they reflect the laser beam? Oh, because they have lays. But we're going to try and zap them again. And I hit them for 6 damage. They're still stunned from being hit by stunning force. I've got 2 charges of lays left. We're going to laze them again. They reflected that. We are on 8 HP. I'm going to try and zap them again. And we killed them. Okay. Well, that's one way to explain the game. We got attacked by our evil twin literally after spawning into the game, but he took off half our health instantly. But we did just manage to kill our evil twin. That is probably not the last time we will see our evil twin. If that's him gone for the entire game, that's pretty sad. Okay, we can... now, if I end the vision, that just teleports me back in time, right? So I just want to leave. I don't want to end vision. Accordingly, every time a player creature with evil twin enters a zone, they have spawned the 5% chance that it will spawn in a random timeline zone. Yeah. So there is. We will probably see him again. But we managed to deal with him pretty well. Okay, now to actually what's going on. Would you like to walk? No, I forget that the controls are not quite what I remember them being. So we're in Yoppa, and let's just have a quick look around. So there's this guy here. We'll have a chat with him. A water hand-eye, live and drink traveler. So you can say I'm called Hashur, and he's called Mehmet. So this was shockingly unlucky. Yeah, very shockingly unlucky. Yeah, rip to my evil twin. The tongue says, live and drink, Hashur. Can you tell me about your village, Yoppa? Water vine farm in the lap of the marsh. You suck the moisture out of a vine wafer here. We tend the plant here. So they grow these brown plants here. They're called vine wafers. They're way to get water. Water is the currency in this world. We currently have 64 drams of water. $64 of water. Time to buy a lottery ticket. Yeah. Well, actually, I was playing in a Riftbound release event yesterday, and I opened an insanely rare card that I am looking to sell. So that is my lottery ticket, pretty much. I'm in search of work. I have it then. Something is eating our water vine. Around Beetle Moon, Karun said he saw a creature, spider-like, slinking in the brine. But no cave spider would dare get so near Warden's stomps. I tasted a bit of red fleck in the pool, shale, like we find in the soil by Red Rock. Hike there, will you, to Red Rock, just about 2 parsangs north of Joppa. Luckily for us, a parsang is a screen. Kill the vermin and bring one's corpse back. For seeing what it is, Elder will take care of the pay you're after, Waterhand. I will do as you ask. So we just got a quest called What's Eating the Water Vine, which is the first quest a lot of people will play in this game. Next thing I'm going to do is going to check my inventory. So we started the game with a staff in our right hand, which is a cudgel. We have a... parsing is 3 screens. Okay. A cloth robe, which has you see how it has a blue 1 and a black 0. So the 1 is armor and the 0 is dodge bonus. So this is 1 armor. And then in our right hand we have a torch. So we might be left-handed. It doesn't really matter too much which hand you put stuff in, but we have a staff and a torch, and we also have some sandals. We have a book called I Sell Whatever, which we can, I think, just sell. We have 2 crusty loaves, 13 torches, 4... We don't actually need torches because we are light ourselves. We have 4 witchwood bark, which is a very basic healing item. And then we have some wine and water. We don't actually have a lot of equipment right now. Some classes start off with a lot of stuff. We've started off with very little. Can you save freely? You can save freely, but there's only 1 save. So it is literally a roguelike permadeath. But you can play on other difficulty modes. So there's checkpoint mode, where every time you come to a village, the game checkpoints, and you get a backup save. And there is also Wayfarer mode, where you if you die, you can just reload. You can just like respawn. We're also basically playing with quick saves, which is what our precognition ability is. It lets us quick save the game. Along the bottom of the screen here are all of my abilities with their cooldowns. Actually, is there anything I want to add to my... where's my skills? So I probably want to mess around with these a little bit. So I actually have a bunch of skills as well. We have Meditate, which lets us regenerate faster. We have Fasting Away, which just means we don't get hungry as quickly. We have Iron Mind, which means we shake off confusion faster. We can make camp, which means we can cook meals. We have Mind's Compass, which means we don't get lost as much. And I think that's everything we have right now. So there's nothing else to really add. Where do I set up my spells and abilities? Attributes and powers. Here we go. So Force Wall. Where do I set up my... Oh, it's A to set up my abilities. There we go. So I might want to... I'm just going to renumber these slightly, because I want to have my offensive abilities on like 1 and 2. So I want to press Insert to bind the specific key I want to them. Is that correct? Or do I just change the order? Move up, move down. Yeah, so I want to use minus. So I want to put Lays up to the top of the list. Then I want to put Force Wall next. And then I want to put Stunning Force next. Then we'll have Precog them at the end. We'll have Sprint. I want to put Make Camp right at the bottom, next to Meditate. And we're going to put Ambient Light down at the bottom as well. Okay, so now if you look at the bottom, this is all rearranged. So if I push 1, I Lays, I push 2, I Force Wall, I push 3, I Stunning Force, I push 4, I Sprint, 5 and 6 are Precog, start and finish, 7 is to turn on or off my ability to pose Ambient Light, 8 is to make camp, and 9 is to meditate. Let's just continue wandering around the village. This is just a water farmer. We can chat to him and trade with him. We're not going to mess around with that. We'll just say live and drink. This guy's interesting. Oh, your precog is about to run out. Would you like to return to the start? No. This guy here is a mechanimist convert. Wanderer, do you venture northwise into the great desert and near into the great day stilt? And I ask him, what is the 6-day stilt? The great Mechanimist Temple of Glass, the sacred offerings well, and history in stone relief, peopled by the Argent Fathers and statue and light sculpture. I'll tell you in a second, Hurricane. Encircled by the Grand Bazaar, I hear there are more people there than numbers in the void, and their chatter makes us sound wholly raw and new to the world. Will you go there, take my bauble? Will you offer it to the well where I cannot? Sure, I'll make your journey. Live in Munnin soon, friend. You have my deep and many-sided thanks. Here, take the trinket now, and if you are to ever return, let us visit again. Live and drink. So he's given us a trinket to throw into a thing in this town that's really far away. It's a small quest. So precog is basically a quick save. When I activate a vision, I get a small timer where if I die or push a button, I'll jump back to when I started the precog. It's like I'm looking into the future, but it's also just like I'm quick saving the game. All right, let's. I want to pat the cat. This is Catiphus, I believe is his name. He's a ray cat, but if I pet him, he meows and I start to glow, which is cute. This guy here is the Warden. This is Warden Rame. Welcome, a Joppa friend. Stay peace-like and we stay friends, yeah? You make trouble, it's my work to split you open like a crock. And I will say, I'm going to do the water ritual with him. Your thirst is mine, my water is yours. You share your water with Warden Ram and begin the water ritual. Your relationship with a fellow wardens increased by 100 to -50. Because they admire Warden Ram, your reputation with the villagers of Joppa increased by 100 to -40. And there was no downside to that, which is great. So we'll end that, and I'm just going to say live and drink. And then we're going to head into this village here. We're going to meet the town elder. This guy here is called Elder Iridad. Live and drink. Come in and sit neath the cool shade. Cross the pillow there. And welcome to Joppa. You may drink of our fresh water too and quench your thirst. You can chat away to him, but mostly he tells you to like talk to the villagers if you want work. But what I can do is I can do the water ritual with him. Everyone is super thirsty in this game. So we'll do that with him. You share your water with Elder Ridgeway. If you notice, my money's gone down to 63, and it's going to go down to 62 in a second because I'm sharing more water with him. Your reputation with the villagers of Joppa increased to 100, by 160, so now I have a positive reputation. So if my evil twin attacks me again, there's a good chance that people in the village will actually jump to help me now, rather than just standing around and watching. Because they dislike Elder Iridad, your reputation with the Gyre Whites decreased by 50 to -50. I don't really mind. I don't really like the sound of the Gyre Whites. Because they dislike Elder Iridad, your reputation with the host of the Shining Child of Dogs decreased by 50 to -550. Same with a Lamb of Vines. Yeah, that's great. But now, you know, if they did. So what I can do now is because I have a lot of reputation with this village, I can spend that reputation to learn a new skill. So I'm going to learn Harvestry. I'm going to spend 50 reputation to learn the Harvestry skill. So that drops my reputation down to 10. And now I know Harvestry, which means I can harvest plants. And that's an always-on ability. If I move through a plant that's harvestable, I'll just get stuff from it. So it's not a bad thing to pick up right at the start of the game. Now, you used to be able to come into these houses and steal stuff from these chests, but now there are windows. As you can see, I can see the guy standing outside the window, and he will see me steal from this chest. So we're not going to steal from this chest. We can't do that anymore. There are ways around it, but I'm not really going to mess around. I think I can steal from this chest without anybody seeing. There's also a potion on the floor here. There's 17 drams of water. Can I just grab that? I don't know if it's safe to grab this stuff anymore. It used to be safe to loot these houses. I just don't know if it is safe anymore. So, oh, is there anything left of my evil twin's corpse? Matter was crushed, burned, and ground into soft powder. No, he just turned into ash when we killed him. There's also a chest in this house, but again, there's windows, and there's actually somebody in the house right now. There's a statue up here. If we look at the statue, we'll get some history of the world. The shrine to Reshep, the last sultan. The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Reshep. In the 3rd AR, Reshep cleansed the marshlands of the plagues of the Gyre and taught Abram to sow water vine along its fertile tracks. Oh, precog tested. That's a really good idea. You can try picking it up. If it doesn't belong to you, you'll get a notification asking if you're going to pick it up. That's a really good idea. We can use precog to check. So let's pause that. Go in here. We'll activate a new vision. So we're now... I don't have the... I need to wait another 200 rounds before I can precog. So if you look at the bottom, the number here is the cooldown on precognition. So we don't use precognition all the time, but the cooldown will go down as we get more powerful. Alright, this guy down here is a camel person. They are a dromad merchant. Shot ink decorates the dula on his long neck in one of 1,000 patterns of the camel folk. His ears are arrayed with gilded rings, and eyelashes flow down from his face like watervine fronds. Across his back, a hump of moistured and healthy fat pushes his center of mass skyward. So we're going to talk to Tam, the German merchant, and really all he's here for is to trade with. So here we have a shop. Now we don't have a ton of money, but we can sell the book. Yeah, we can wait. But I want to do we can do some other stuff and use some time up. We can sell this book. I sell whatever for 46 cash. So if he's got stuff here that I want, I might trade it. We also have this odd trinket that we were given by the guy. We can examine that before we come in here. So let me actually back out of here. We'll go into our inventory and we'll examine the trinket and find out what it is. It's a gyre iron. What is a gyre iron? A hot metal clamp compels burning hair into the wheeling curves of the gyre. Is it gyre or gyre? I think it's a gyre. So it's curling tongs. He gave us some old curling tongs, which we can sell or we can complete his quest. But let's go back into trade here. So stuff we're looking for weapons, we're looking for armor. A ranged weapon would not be bad, like a gun or a bow. A bow would be pretty good, actually. There is a bow here for 30, which is quite expensive. We can also sell our wine. There's literally no point in keeping wine. Precog going to the theater. So we could sell the wine and basically be able to grab the bow. There is a musket as well. The musket is only slightly more expensive than the bow. But at this stage in the game, arrows are more common than bullets. So our only place to get ammo would be here, which is these lead slugs. Or we could buy arrows. Yeah, I'm probably going to give it to Argyle. We're going to go to Argyle next. There's leather armor here, which is 2 armor. It's not terrible. It's not great. There's a couple of artifacts. There's a violet tube is an injector of some... It's like a potion. Weird artifacts are usually things like grenades or chairs. There's some food. I'm quite tempted to pick up a bow or a gun right now as a backup weapon. There's a carbide battle axe, which is an insane starting weapon if you were an axe person. That's also I will find a bow very quickly on an enemy, and we've got light manipulation. So I think I might play it. What I might do is I might just grab a bunch of wooden arrows. I might grab about do I want 77 wooden arrows? That's going to cost me 1.57 drams. Yeah, I'm going to grab 77 wooden arrows. I'm going to hold on to everything else I've got right now. They're not taking up a lot of weight in my inventory, so we'll just trade for the arrows. So we've got 77 wooden arrows now. I'm not going to pick anything else up. We should get a bow for free really quickly, and I'm not going to scramble for it. We are going to get the bow. So now I'm going to go over here. I want to get out of Joppa and into the game, but we do need to do a few things here before we leave. There's this house over here. This house is made out of rusted metal, whereas the rest of the houses in the village are made out of brine stock, which is like wood, like mud and stalks. But this house is made out of rusted metal, and there's a sign outside, and the sign says "Go away." So we're not going to go away. We're going to walk into this house, and there's a man in here. Oh, so this house is full of stuff. So if we look around, oh, I just picked up a fraction. Oh, we'll pick up the junk from the floor. Why not? So we look around, there's a bizarre contraption, there's a sliding drawer cabinet, there's a bizarre contraption, there's some strange furniture, there's a bizarre contraption, there's a workbench, and there is Argive. His mushroom cloud of beard hair is powdered with all the abrasions of the trash sea. White lime, red iron, gold filament, opalescent shavings of the plastiglomerate. Chrome joints and pieces of scrap crystal are hooked to pockets lining his torso, and one of his bushy eyebrows is perpetually cocked, though whether that's a symptom of an insatiable curiosity or a forehead mutation is unknown. Don't mess with him. He has lots of weird artifacts, but we can talk to him. Exceedingly mass thresholds, perhaps a ganglionic cello projector fitted with suspensors. Oh, I didn't notice you there. That's because I was ignoring you. Waste heat from the thermocask, or centrifugal extraction to the P density of sun slag. Unexpected deviation from the clan constant. Argive coughs. Must you bother me? What are you, some sort of water freak? Fraudin-eyed pilgrim? Arconaut? Make yourself useful and fetch me a knick-knack from one of the caves. Then I may reward you. Where can I find a cave? There are caves everywhere, you dolt. Scoop the surface of the marsh, or head on east to the rust wells, or wander into the desert for all I care. So he's given us a quest to find a knick-knack for him. But we've already got a knick-knack because that other guy gave us one. So I'm going to talk to him again, and I'm going to give him the gyre iron, because the other guy doesn't care. You know, we just tell him we threw it in the thing. He doesn't know we didn't do that. We have finished the step. Return to Argive of the quest. Fetch Argive a knick-knack. You gain 75 XP. You have completed the quest. Fetch Argive a knick-knack. Ah, you are useful one after all. Go fetch me another. You received a new quest. Fetch Archive, another knickknack. So that's our new quest. We have to go fetch Archive, another knickknack. So we've got one quest to go and find out what's eating the water vine, and a quest from Archive to go and find a knickknack. So we're going to put those together. Now, we only have 60 odd turns before precog reset, so I'm just going to wait in here. I want to... Oh, that didn't do what I thought it did. I thought X was wait. What is the wait hotkey again? I think, is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. We'll just wait for... Oh, there was someone just shouted about the water vines. We're just going to wait for a few turns. I'm currently just waiting. If you look, my cooldown is going down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm going to start a new vision. So we're now precogging again. So we can now revert back to this moment if we want to. Now I'm going to open the chest. Do you want to open it? Yes. The chest has engraved cloth overalls. Wow. What do they look like? Rough, tight spun balloons at the calf, but stitches at the ankle. They hefted the textile weighs white down. Engraved. This item is engraved with a scene from the life of the ancient Sultan Murad. One auspicious day, a babe was found swaddled with a jeweled jasper stone in each hand by a group of dogs in the leaf-worshipping Republic of Sagashan. They took her into the fold and fostered her, and she became known as Urad, shining child of the dogs. Okay, this is the faction that hates us, but this is a nice piece of early armor. It has 1 armor and 2 dodge, which is actually quite nice. It'll put our armor up and our dodge up if we wear it. And that told us where they live. So we can now go visit them, but they hate us. But we will equip that, I think. There is a hunger thirst system, yes. So if you look at the top of the screen, we've got my name here. We've got the current temperature. We have my current food and water status. So I'm currently sated and quenched. My carry capacity is 57 of 225, and my current money is 60. There's a few other stats over here. My armor value is 1. My dodge value is 5. My mental armor is 7. Then I've got my HP and my XP. They will hate me slightly less due to my fashion sense if I equip this. So I'm now wearing that. There's a Vine Wafer sheath here. There's a Desert Chris here, which isn't a bad starting weapon, and a Copper Nugget, which is a trade good. I'll actually grab all of this. Okay, so that was... Oh, there's also this potion. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I'm going to try and get this canteen. Alright, now let's see if we get attacked when we walk out of here. Okay, nobody is attacking us. I would not like to return to the start of my vision. So, we managed to steal that stuff with nobody catching on. Now, we can, if we come over to this lake over here, there is actually a secret entrance. You see how there's this stone crack has appeared? Oh, you can't actually see that because of chat. I may actually hide chat from the screen for this stream, if that's okay with people. Let me know if you want chat back. It does mean that those of you on Twitch and YouTube can't interact, but at the moment I think everybody is on YouTube. I don't think there's anybody watching on Twitch. So if that becomes a problem, I'll bring chat back. But for now, oops, I just clicked across the screen. I'm looking across the screen right now. There we go. So there's a crack in the floor here. That's what we're looking at. That takes us to the underground. I'm not going to go that way because our character is still a little bit weak, and that's slightly more dangerous than going along the above ground. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to head... Are you following me? No, he's not. We're going to head north. I've got the Walk Divine quest, yes. So we're going to go north. We're now on the edge of the town. There's another statue here. We can have a look at that. That'll give us some more history. Always look at statues if you see them. Shrine to Cuxus III, the Shining Lamb of Vines. In 1860 BR, Cuxus III won a decisive victory against the combined forces of T-Bar at the bloody Battle of Mabassus. As a result of the battle, Mabassus was so devastated by the smoldering stardust that it was renamed Radiant Badland. And we now know the location of Radiant Badland. Oh no, Tabar, which is where these people came from. So this is putting places on our world map to locate. There's also, on this screen, there's a graveyard over here. And I think these are backers on these graves, which is a cool little feature. You sense a sinister presence nearby. Do you know what that means? It's time to battle our evil clone, who just put a force wall next to us, but I don't see him. So we are locked in battle with our evil clone again. I'm a little bit worried because we don't have precog this time. Oh dear. He's gonna laze us if he sees us. And he'll probably see us before we see him. There's a force wall right next to me, which means he must be close. Oh god, there's a staircase down here. I think I'm gonna... Okay, he just hit us with a laser. I'm gonna back off. He's probably gonna chase us into this screen though. I'm going to try and use the force wall. Okay, the force field just timed out. He can follow, yes. What I'm going to do... did I remove meditate from my abilities? What did I put meditate at? Meditate would be at... I just want to meditate right now. So meditate lets me recover health faster. Okay, we're back to full health. We still have a very long cooldown on our precog. I don't want to be... Oh, he's come. He's come for us. Okay. I'm going to try and stunning force him before he stunning forces us. I stunned him. Okay, we're just going to have to zap him to death and try and take him out as quickly as possible. Okay, we killed him again. That's fine. We killed him again. He came for us, we killed him again. So that's 2 encounters with our evil twin already. There is a staircase down here. So this staircase here will go somewhere in the undergrounds of Qud. And that's where all of the treasure in Qud is underground. We're not going to murder. Is it murder if you kill yourself? Stunning Force is amazing. Thank you for suggesting it, Crash Test. I've never used it before. But we're going to keep heading north. 2 kills so far. Yeah, the only person we've killed so far is ourselves. The wind begins blowing at a gentle breeze in the west. So just to explain what we're walking through, by the way, this is all water vine, and then this is all salty water. So even though there's water all over the place, it's salty. You can't drink it. Oh, there's a tree here. This is a dogwood tree, I think. Witchwood tree. So we can harvest witchwood from this tree, and I don't think we can do anything with this tree. This is a... It's just showing water vine here. It's only great because the evil twin hasn't used it on us yet. Yeah, as soon as he uses it on us, we're in big trouble. There's also fish in this water. These are glowfish. They're docile and they will not hurt us. But these over here are glow pads. Oh no, they're not. They can bite us if we get too close to them, but they will not move around. So as long as we don't get too close to glow pads, we are fine. Oh, harvest witchwood trees are red. Okay, we can't harvest that witchwood tree. We'll continue heading north then, on the edge of the water. What's that? A big rock. Okay, there's just a big rock here. I do have a couple of very small mods on that just add a couple of variation to geographical features. Thanks, Crash Ted, and thanks to him. Okay, we are now... There's a road here, if you notice. So we found an old road, or maybe even a new road. There's a bridge here, and there's a path going from left to right through this area. So we could... Oh, sugar. There's a crocodile about to kill us. So I did notice a crocodile. There is a crocodile here. What we're going to do is we're going to encase him in a force wall, so he cannot attack us. And now we're going to shoot him with our laser. Our mind laser. And we killed him. Cool. The one thing I think the problem with our laser is it does disintegrate, and it does like burn enemies to ashes when we kill them with it, which isn't ideal because we want to harvest that. Oh, did someone just attack us? No, I think that was just getting a laser charge back. No, that was the force wall disintegrating. Cool. So let's continue heading north. And we have found red rock. And we have leveled up, which is fantastic. So let's level up really quickly. That's the wrong button. We need to hit tab. Okay. So this level up, we got ourselves... the level up screen is different from how I remember seeing it. So hang on a second. We didn't get any attribute points, but we did get a mutation point. So we can press M to buy a mutation. Oh, I need 4 mutation points to buy a mutation. That's right. But we can level up one of these if we want to. You need to get some skills from any combat or something so you can get loot. Yeah, that's definitely what we're going to look at next is our skill points. So we can level up Forceful, Light Manipulation, Precog, and Stunning Force. Leveling up Light Mutation means that Light Forceful will make it last longer. Leveling up Light Mutation gives us more damage and penetration and higher chance to reflect light attacks. This is both a bonus and a negative because it means our evil twin will also get better at reflecting light attacks. Leveling up Precog means it lasts longer. Leveling up Stunning Force makes it harder to save against the stun. I'll need to check how to do that, Tachyon. So I think for right now... Or we can save up 4 mutation points for a new mutation. I would really like to get Cryokinesis. So I think I'm going to save up for a new mutation, which will leave all these at the level they are. But we can also go and look at our skills. So we currently have 70 skill points. We're going to just minimize these skill trees. So we need to decide on a skill tree to work our way down. The main ones are Axe, Cudgel, Long Blades, Short Blades, and basically Bow and Rifle. Now, we currently are... They all have 2 different things. Cudgel lets you basically stun with melee weapons, which might be quite good for us. You can conk, although we need quite a high strength for that. Axe is also reasonably high strength base. I think Short Blade is agility based. Yeah, agility has bloodletter and jab at 17 agility, which isn't too high for us to get hold on to. And that would also work well if we're going for bow and rifle, because they're also agility based. Longblade is agility and intelligence based, which isn't great for us because we don't have much intelligence. Short blades are looking popular. There is also in tactics hurdle, which means that we don't lose dodge value while sprinting, which is quite nice. I'm not 100% sure what I want to pick up. Cudgel, axe, or short blade. I think short blade is the way to go for us. If we get short blade expertise, we get +1 hit with short blades. Also, the action cost of attacking with short blade in your primary hand is reduced by 25%. That's pretty much the same for all of them. So long blade proficiency gets us stances. Really, you can precog your mutations. Wait until I find a weapon. Pick up the helicopter skill. Let's wait. Yeah, let's see. Let's find a decent weapon first. So we want to explore this area. Now we have to be careful. There are enemies here. There's a witchwood tree we can harvest that has a red trunk. So we're going to start heading towards that. Oh yeah, minimap. How do I toggle the minimap on? That's the wait menu. That's the look option. I don't think that's what I want to do. There is a way to toggle the minimap on. It's not one of these options though. Maybe it will be in here. I don't want to spend too long going in here, but I need to remember what that option is. Targeting, ability bar, shortcuts to character sheets, trade, character creation, UI, toggle sidebar is num slash. Okay. That just turns it on and off though. Control mapping. So that was UI. Toggle sidebar mode is asterisk. Whoops, I just toggled Amulite off and back on. So asterisk is this button here. That's not changing my sidebar mode. That's turning it on and off. That's not doing anything. Did I read that correctly? Oh, I want to go to controls. Oh, show minimap. There we go. There you go. Now we've got a minimap here. So any enemies will show up on that minimap. That's actually really useful. Okay, let's continue heading for the dogwood tree. So the green things are things we don't have to worry about. And if I move in that, I harvest some witchwood bark, which is good. Doesn't look like there's anything going on here in this screen. So let's head up another screen north. And we're looking for... Here we go. We found the red rock. So this is shale, but it's red rock. And that's what the red rock is named after. It's also nighttime now, which is why we can't see as far. So we're relying on our torch, on our ambient light at the moment to illuminate our surroundings. Sleep through the night, that's probably not a bad idea. So what we'll do is we'll make camp by pressing 9. And then I will use the camp to whip up a meal. Rummaging over your surroundings, you find the ingredients: a pinch of glass, rust, some vanilla, some shippings from a tortoise shell, and an eminent thorn from a jilted lover. You toss them in a pot and stir. You eat the meal. There is a world map, yes. How do I actually sleep? Because I can't whip up another meal. Is there an option to just... Do you have a sleeping bag? I don't have a sleeping bag, so I can't sleep. I can just wait until morning. Well, we had a meal. I think we're gonna head down to Red Rock anyway in a minute. To show you the world map, that's the world map there. So we started here in Joppa, and we've traveled north to get here to Red Rock. There is actually, if I just get rid of the sidebar for a second, there is more world over here. So this, for example, here is the remains of a space elevator called the Spindle that stretches up into space. So this is actually the space elevator going up. This is the 7-day stilt. So this is where that guy asked us to go to throw his trinket into the hole. He wanted us to travel all the way from here across this desert to here. This is all mountains. This is flower fields. This is incredibly dangerous jungle. And then this is the scary zone over here. Yeah, you can. I don't want to like spend too long in the world map, but you can. There's a lot going on there. Let's bring our sidebar back up. Right, we're looking for an entrance down into Red Rock, where we should hopefully find a sleeping bag. Oh, there's more richwood to harvest. That's good. There is automated commands to find stairs down, but I like to do my exploring myself. There's usually gorillas, not gorillas. There's usually like cheeky monkeys in this area that throw rocks at you, but they don't seem to have spawned. Yes, it's dawn-ish in Australia, and the rain has finally stopped, so the birds are happy. Okay, we found the entrance to Red Rock. Those are stairs that lead down, but not into Red Rock, and I want to complete this quest right now. So let's head down into Red Rock. This could get pretty nasty pretty quickly if we get overwhelmed, because we do not have a lot in the way of offensive abilities right now. What is that? That is a data disk, which gives us the instructions on how to create acid grenades. That's pretty huge as a pickup. We'll grab that first of all. Somebody just shot an arrow at us, so let's back up and see who comes to investigate. He shot another arrow. I stepped into... So he's not coming at us, he's just shooting at us. There is also this thing here. This is a jilted lover. It is a choking vine that if you walk past it will grab you and trap you in its thorns and basically try to eat you to death. I'm not going to precog yet. I want this guy to come for me. He's not coming for me. While we're waiting, I'm just going to laze this jilted lover and kill it. Okay, he came for us. What I really want to do is not zap this guy because I want his bow. So I'm going to wait for him to move close. He's not going to do that. And now we're going to whack him with our cudgel. Okay, so he critically bit me for 3 damage and cracked my cloth overalls, which means they're no longer providing their armor bonus. And did I even hurt him? I hit twice for 4 damage with my staff. Just to explain what we're fighting, this is a snapjaw hunter. Tussocks of fur dress skin stretched over taut muscle. Upright he stands, but he looks ready to drop onto 4s. His snout snarls and his ears twitch. He barks, and his hyena tribesman answers. He's like a hyena person. He's currently wielding a bronze dagger, a slender shortbow, and he can bite. He is injured. We're going to whack him again with our cudgel, and we have killed him. Now if we step on his body, and I press G, we can see what he dropped. We're going to grab his bronze... We're not going to bother with the bronze draggers. We've got the cudgel. But we are going to grab his... Hey, Doctor. We are going to grab his slender shortbow. Slender... What does slender give it? The hind bone of salt hopper with scorch clean and bent or recurve bow. Sinew storm of the bone. Slender. This weapon weighs less than normal. That's very useful. We're going to equip that. And we're going to reload our bow. And now we can shoot arrows. Versus attempting to play as an Esper. So now we have the ability to actually fight people. I'm surprised at how little... I do have ambient light on, yeah. My ambient light is not illuminating very... Okay. That's a little bit concerning. That is a giant centipede. Shooting legs in the high dozens figure S-swerve its shining trunk like the spine of a gigantic hominid. It can bite us. It has a decent amount of health. We're going to shoot some arrows at it. I missed. That's a great start. We'll try again. Okay, we missed again. I'm going to laze it. It doesn't... We don't really care about the loot from this thing. So 1 fire. And we'll zap it. Ooh, God, that did a lot of damage to us. How much health do we have left? 10. Okay, we zapped it, but we took a lot of damage. How long until the game insta-gives for us? Look, we're a pretty weak character. I'm going to back up for a second. We're going to meditate. And we're just going to regenerate some HP. Yes, I've been attacked by my evil twin twice. Oh, God, I didn't even notice that guy. I was looking at my health. Okay, we just luckily killed a random dude who showed up. A woven tunic, which is kind of the same as what we're doing. An iron vine reaper. I don't want either of these items. Maybe bow and rifle is worth investing in, yes. Let's actually have a quick look at our skills. So bow and rifle, if we get bow... Oh, there's no proficiency for bow and rifle, actually. And we can't afford anything because we don't have high enough stats for it. So that's not happening right now. I'm looking for, like, the first steel weapon is probably what we're going to invest in. Okay, this is another dangerous thing. This is a seed-spitting vine. It will just shoot seeds at us, and they actually hurt quite a lot. So we're going to zap it with our laser. I keep pressing L to laze, and it's dead. The laser's pretty good, but we don't have infinite shots for the laser. We are on our way to level up again, though. Okay, this is a wall that has been graffitied. I cannot blame you for an elixir of yuckweed, is what has been graffitied on it. That is a dog, and amazingly, feral dogs are friendly. So seeing a friendly feral dog is great because it'll fight other enemies for you. However, it is in a room with lots of bones, which is concerning. A lot of bones in this room. A lot of bones in that room. Okay, let's keep moving. Steady hands. Yeah, that's that. I need 19 agility for that. Frofalanger is exactly the same as me. Next to magnifying glass. Yes. This button here. Nearby objects. That is very useful. Oh. What just happened there? Oh, that centipede killed a bat. I'm just going to zap it because things like this don't drop loot. We don't care. We don't worry about running them, and we just leveled up to level 3. Okay, so let's jump into our abilities. So we actually got an attribute point here. I think I'm going to start leveling agility up so that we can get to Steady Hands, which is the base. So these 3 basic abilities for bow and rifle all require 19 agility. And if we have a look at short blades, 17 agility is the opening for them. 17 agility is the open for long blade proficiency. So I think we're going to build a little bit into agility. We're probably a bit low on agility to start with. Dogs are enemies you I don't want to do any proletalizing because I'm not really interested in it. So I'm going to grab a point in agility. Get it up to 15, to 16, and the next time we level up, we'll get an automatic stat point in all of our stats, and that'll jump that up to 17. We also have a second mutation point, but we're going to keep holding that to generate a new mutation. As for skills, we can't grab Steady Hands yet, but I think I'm going to grab I'm very close to grabbing Short Blade proficiency. I'm not going to do it yet, but if we find a decent Short Blade, I will grab it. But it doesn't do anything for us right now because we don't have any Short Blades. There was a Bronze Dagger, but Bronze really isn't worth it. No frost lighting, yes. Oh, there's some shoes. What are the shoes? The shoes are leather moccasins, which are nothing. But we're wearing leather sandals. Is that it? Oh no, there's another direction to go over here. We're wearing sandals right now, so the shoes might have been better. Who knows? So let's go back up this way. I guess Evil Twin only happens when you enter a new map. Yes, only when you enter the map. And I'll get a notification saying I detect an evil presence. The fact that we've seen 2 already is really bad luck. Okay, there's some water here. It is just brackish water, which means we can't drink it. And we're leaving behind a trail of water because we are now wet. We found the stairs down to the next level. We need to zap that. That's another Jilted Lover, which is free XP for us. I'm going to start using arrows on them. Okay, this is another centipede. And another centipede. Okay, did some good zapping there. But now, if you look down here, our laser only has a certain number of charges. Yeah, I would like to go long blade if possible, but I don't know if we have the stats for it. Okay, I'm going to try and shoot this with my bow. It's going to be pretty hard to do. I'm just going to laze it. Oh, we're too far away. This is awkward, right? We're going to have to step into range of this to attack it by the looks of it. I'll try and laze again, and I'll try and laze again. Okay, we're out of laser charges, so I'm going to have to get into combat with this Jilted Lover, which we managed to survive. We currently have no laser charges, so we have to watch out for that. They regenerate as... Oh, okay. I'm going to drop a force wall right in front of us here. So this guy can't get at us. Then we're going to shoot arrows at him through the force wall. Okay, we killed him with the bow. Stunning force is always going to be on backup. I'll use force wall first. Unfortunately, we can't get through the stunning... Can I drop the wall? No, I have to wait until the wall runs out before I can move through it. I'm just waiting for the... There you go, the wall dropped. Oh, and I walked into a shooting plant, which the dog is helping me kill. Okay, there's some stuff on the floor here. There's trash. Echoes of bygone technology. We don't have it, but if we had... There's a skill you can get where you could actually riffle through the trash for items. We can't do that, though. And that's everything on this level. We've fully explored this level of the dungeon. So let's head downstairs. I'm just going to auto-walk to the staircase down, and we're going to head downstairs. Okay, good news. No evil twin. And there's a statue down here, and flowers. There's flowers on the floor here, and there's a statue. Shrine to Shapater, Ericul in Ultramarine. The shrine, okay, in 349 BR, Shapater, the frigid heiress of grazing hedonists, Icicle in Ultramarine, the Ultramarine pest of Tugashar, died of natural causes. She was 91 years old. So this shrine is just commemorating her death. There's also a jug of... There's a dead root hiding underneath that jug. So let's kill that, because I hate dead roots. Did I get it? It's a dread root. We can probably just attack it, actually. So the dread roots scare you, basically. Did we kill it? No. Oh, yeah, we did kill it. Oh, there's a chameleon. That's bad. These things are really scary. This is a horned chameleon. What we're going to do is we're going to stunning force it. And we did a whole ton of stuff. We stunned it, though. And then we're going to shoot it with our bow while it's stunned. It's not stunned anymore. We're going to laze it now. Okay, we killed it. Horned chameleons are pretty scary. Oh, and now the bat is attacking us. We have to shoot the bat. What is on the ground here? It's a painted clay pitcher. This item was painted with the sin and life of the ancient Sultan Khuxus III. In 1816, Khuxus III won a decisive victory against the combined forces of T-Bar. Oh, that's the same event that we already know about. Okay, let's continue walking and not make it as much of a mess. Stunning Force made quite a big mess there because it knocked us back as well. Try not to walk on water if I can avoid it. Okay, there's another dread root there. And 2 dread roots. Painted stuff features. Okay, we might come back and grab that then. I want to try and shoot these with my bow, but I'm such a bad shot. I cannot hit them. I can laze them, though. No, am I not able to hit the dread root? Oh, there's a centipede coming. Okay, we just leveled up to level 4. So level 4 gets us our 3rd mutation point. It gets us more skill points. We're currently sitting on 210 skill points. I'm very tempted to pick up long blade proficiency. Let's just do it. We're gonna jump down long blade proficiency tree. I'm gonna spend the skill points to grab long blade proficiency, which will cost us 100 skill points. And we now get aggressive stance, defensive stance, which we can switch between. Let's spend 100 point. Better hit. Okay, we're just gonna hit the dread roots. The problem is the dread roots can make you run away. Okay, the dread roots are done. Yeah, dread roots are dead. What is that? A dread root. More dread roots. Dread roots on their own cannot kill you, but what they can do is scare you away. I want the dread root tuber, please. We're going to shoot this. Okay, we managed to kill something with our bow, and we found a chest. This chest has some wooden arrows, which we'll grab. It has an iron mace, of course, which we can't use. It has a vine wafer. And what's this? An agate clockwork beetle figurine. The figurine worked from agate accurately depicts a clockwork beetle. Shining black elytra flitter in the back of a goat-sized bug. This is a sharp, persistent ticking emanating outward. +1 reputation with insects, +1 reputation with robots. We'll just... Where can I equip it to? My torch, that's fine. So I'm just holding it. That's not a problem for me. There's a dreadroot here underneath this... there we go. Dreadroot dealt with. This is a very tight cave, this one. It's very... Oh, that is a cannibal. Cannibal. Sunshame has left her skin pulpy and spider white, and her capillaries are shot with blood 2 shades too dark. She will try and eat us. Okay, we're just gonna laze her. And she's still alive. How much health does she have left? She is wounded. Let's whack her with our club. She hit us. We hit for 1 damage. She hit us for 3 with her bite. And we killed her. Okay, cool. What did she drop? A wet club and a wet human corpse. We're not too worried about losing those. Oh, walked too close to that jilted lover. Need to watch my health. I'm taking a bit too much damage. There's something on the floor here. That is a small boulder. What's up here? Okay, we found the staircase down, but we want to clear out the level first. See if there's any loot. This is a dwarf fortress, more like Dwarf Fortress than Clair Obscura. Yeah, this is Caves of Qud. It's a very interesting game. At the moment, I don't really know what to stream on Saturday, so okay, I almost killed myself. I'm on 3 HP. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start precog, so that I can come back to this if we need to. I'm then going to drop. I'll talk about this in a second. I need to save myself. We're going to drop a stunning force here. We did not manage to stun the electrofuge. I cannot. Alright. I cannot force wall it because it's right next to me. So I'm going to activate sprint, which lets me run, and I'm going to sprint away. Okay, I now have space between me and it, so I'm going to drop a force wall. And now it cannot get to me. It's going to find another way around. I'm going to hit it with a laser. I did not manage to kill it. I need to keep running because it's going to circle around and get me. Something is also on fire. Yeah, Seth made a review of the game. Cool. So I don't need to explain Caves of Qud too much. But I don't really know what to stream on Saturdays at the moment. So I'm just like doing variety games at the moment to see what interests me. Just shoot that. Okay, I need to fix my... I just noticed all of my abilities got messed up by picking up aggressive and defensive stance. So let's just move these to the bottom of the list for the moment. So they're not messing up my hotkeys. And Harvest Plant should be all the way off this. I don't really want to see it. Go up a level and heal. I think we're okay here. Your precog stats would... No, I do not want to return to stun on my precog. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to... If I just start waiting here, we'll start meditating in a second. Stunning Force is back. And now we're meditating and we'll heal up really quickly. Okay, we're back to full health. So we need to find out where that electrofuge is, because that electrofuge is really scary. It's like a spider that when it hits something, it explodes in electricity. There it is there. So we're going to force wall again. I pushed the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button and sprint is on cooldown, and my precog is not available right now. So if we have a look at this thing, it is like a spider. Gossamer hair stands stiff in static charge across its octet of spindle legs, and it crackles as it crawls. So I'm in really big trouble. I'm probably going to die here. We're going to try and run from it. Okay, I don't know how I managed to get away there, but I did. Force Wall is still on cooldown. Stunning Force isn't. I'm going to try and zap it with a laser charge. I killed it. Whew. Okay, lots of misplays. Lots of misplays, but we're okay. We'll just heal up a little bit. Luckily, our character's really good at healing when they're not being attacked. Okay, what is in here? There's a harvestable dread root. And what's this stuff on the floor? Echoes of bygone technology. Okay, and someone had a campfire in here. We'll kill the dread root. Oh, we weren't able to harvest that one. There's another dread root here. We'll just beat this one up. Oh, it made us run away. Okay, we got it. Oh, there's a tinker. Scrapclad Hermit. Patchwork of burnt metal and rust-flaked rivets make a gradient of new flesh across the hermit's body. Brown Patchwork, definitely not on cooldown. His hair is knotted into a rat's nest and held high by a barrette of broken glass. He screams in a tongue of his own invention. We can trade with these guys, but quite often they have nothing to trade. So he's just a neutral dude. Oh, this is not cool. We'll shoot the... Okay, and then I can just beat these guys up. You can see how dread roots can be a problem because they just make you... They make you... What was that noise? They make you scared and you run away from them, basically. Oh, there's some more hints of bygone technology. There's a glowfish. If you do it with a harvestable dread root, it'll walk over it. Okay, so maybe I should have been up first. Oh, there's a glowcat here. Are you friendly? A raycat. He is a small kitty, and the glass fibers of his coat bend the light of faraway stars into strange loops. He's phosphorescent. He is a cutie. We're going to pat him. The raycat shies away from you. Okay. Can I chat to him? He's trading. Can I trade with him? No. Okay. The raycat is not liking me, but he also doesn't hate me, which is nice, because raykats are cool. They basically have the same laser abilities that we have. Oh, the merchant is being attacked by... Are they glowfish or are they something else? No, he's fighting glowfish. You can fight the glowfish all you want, my friend. I don't know why you're fighting glowfish. He may lose the fight with the glowfish. I think he's going to be okay, though. Yeah, he's going to win the fight. Oh, we found a centipede. We'll just zap it. Light manipulation is really nice. Ooh, what the hell just happened? Did you see that? Those were wibbly mind powers that I do not like the look of. Something weird just happened in the next room. That down there is a cave spider and it's hostile, so we're just going to zap it. We lost sight of it there. I'm going to zap it again. We killed it. Good. Oh, we've got crap by Joseph Lover. I'm about to die. And I got killed by a Jilted Lover. Because I just decided to club it to death with my staff instead of zapping it with my laser. That's how quickly you can die in this game. We got grabbed by vines, the vines choked us to death, and we died.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Great use of that, Takio. So we just died. We just died horribly. Okay, I wasn't expecting to die so quickly in this stream. Death by thorns, indeed. Poor Hashur. He was starting... Frost got cocky, and the outcome was very predictable. Yeah, Doctor. How often do I get cocky in games? So we have. It wasn't slow or insidious this time. There's basically two choices I can see for the stream at this point, because I don't want to end it this early. We could either run another Caves of Qud character. We could make a gunslinger, or I could load up Cogmind, which is another roguelike that I really like, that I'm really bad at, that we could check out, where you are a robot that kind of builds yourself off the parts that you find on the floor. We could do either or. We could even do a vote for it in chat if people want to. I know there's that many people here, but we could do that if you want to. So we could play Cogmind, or we could play another Caves of Qud character. It's whatever people want, really. I did not expect to die so soon. Oh dear. We did absolutely nothing in that run, except explain the game, basically. The Jilted Lover hit for 7 damage. So yeah, so we got grabbed by the Jilted Lover. It then attacked us 3 times. It attacked us twice, so it did 6 damage. Then I tried to move away because I didn't realize I was grabbed. There's 20 of us, really? Okay, we'll do another Qud run then. I didn't realize there's that many people. Yeah, we'll do a gunslinger, I think. The Jilted Lover hit us again for 3. I then tried to hit it. It hit us for another 6. I tried to hit us again. It hit us for 7 and killed us. Oh, and some cheese tactics? No, I like to try and work this stuff out. Okay, so the big question is, if we're doing a new character, are we doing a mutated human gunslinger, or are we doing a true kid gunslinger? That's wild, Tier. I didn't realize there's so many people. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for me playing... that's the question crash test. So the mutated human gunslinger gets us mutations. And they can be both physical and mental, like we've already seen. The Trukin gunslinger gets us access to things like automatic trigger fingers that make us shoot really, really fast. We can also get gun racks. So basically the ultimate build for a gunslinger, from what I understand, is more guns. So if you're a mutated human, what you want to do is you want to mutate extra arms so you can carry more guns. If you're a Trukin, you want to cybernetically alter your body to have additional gun racks so you can carry more guns. So what do we want? Do we want extra arms for guns, or do we want to... Oh, TRM, thank you very much for the membership. That's very... Oh god, how many did you do? Thank you so much for the gifted memberships, TRM. That's very kind of you. Oh, that's awesome. So congratulations to Tachyon. Forget you'll tag Greg Leavitt, RC Clause 3 on your new memberships. Thanks to TRM. Thank you, TRM. And Demonicus as well on new memberships. Okay, so I think Trukin's where we're going to go for this one, because we just did a mutated human. Now, in terms of... It's still going off. It's going to go off for a little while. In terms of... There's quite a few different Trukin bases. What we're looking for are people who have basically agility bonuses. Exactly in Amafri. We can get tank tread. So the horticulturist isn't actually terrible. Plus 3 intelligence means more skill points. Saves versus bleeding is nice. They've got some really good survival skills. And they come with axe and bow and rifle, which is like decent starting. Priest of All Suns is an ego build. I'm not interested in that. Priest of All Moons is another like decent survival start. So Geyser is all about stabbing people. We're not going to do a stabber build. Artifacts is I've never done a tinkering build at all, but we're not going to go down that route right now. Console is an eager build. Praetorian is like the classic sword and board, really survival person. Eunuch has agility. They have intelligence. They have pistol. They have acrobatics. They have spry. They're a really good start for a dodge short build pistol build. Child of the Hearth is Punchman. Child of the Wheel is another kind of ego multi-weapon fighting person. Child of the Deep is a heavy weapon person. And the Fuming Godchild is a willpower. So I'm thinking we're going to go Eunuch. We're going to go for really high agility. We're going to go for short blades so we can hobble and get away from people. And we'll take advantage of their acrobatic spry and tactics build. So we're going to be a Eunuch. We want a really high agility for this build. I'm thinking we want to start at about 20. We want to get our intelligence pretty high as well. I'm going to get all of our other stats to 50. I'm going to be really boring and just get everything. We want our willpower 15. We want our ego 15. The reason we do this is when we get our first level up, well, I think it's level 5, we get +1 to all stats, and that buffs them all up to 16, which means we don't get a penalty on them. We definitely want to get our toughness higher. So let's jump our toughness up to 20. We'll get our agility up to 22. We have 7 points remaining. I think 17 strength is the minimum for a lot of stuff. We could maybe get willpower to 17 and ego to 17, and that means they'll all hit 18 when we level up as well. You get a lot more stat points as a true kid than you do as a mutated human, which is why we're starting off with such high stats. I have unspent points. Can I spend them anywhere? I can get 1 more point. Let's grab an extra point in... No, we can't get a point in toughness. I'll get an extra point in intelligence. We'll get intelligence up to 17, so it bumps up to 18 as well when we level up. Okay. Now we get 1 cybernetic to start the game with, and I would like to put my money behind rapid release finger flexors. Neuronically charged tissue sheaths transmit the will faster than what cell biology can achieve. You fire pistols 25% faster, which is pretty cool. We can also get more boring stuff like the optical bioscanner, which is to see the hit points and things we're shooting at. We can get insulation. We can get night vision. We can get hyperelastic ankle tendon so we move faster. We can get a bonus to throw range. We can get dodge value skin, which actually might be the better thing to get at the start of the game is the translucent skin. We can get stabilize our arm locks. For the purpose of determining your accuracy with ranged attacks, your agility is treated as if it were 6 points higher, which is also very cool. Carbide Handbones is one of the coolest builds in the game, where you just punch people with metal fists. Pentaceps means your charge range is further. Axons is gives you quickness every now and again. It's quite useful. And Cherubic Visage is just, you look so cute, you get +1 ego. Night Vision is a very safe pick. It means we can dual pistols without needing to carry a torch, which is a very safe bet for the start of the game. So we're gonna go getting a Panini Maker arm. We're gonna go with Night Vision to start with, which is boring but safe. Nothing makes pistols shoot faster. So do you think we should get the rapid release finger flexors rather than Night Vision? The problem is if we don't have Night Vision, we can't dual pistols, which is very sad. You can dual pistols while wielding a torch? Okay, if we can dual pistols while wielding a torch, then we're gonna go for the rapid release finger flexors. Let's go for that. So we're going to go for a random name on this guy. We're going to start in Yopa again, but I'm not going to spend so much time on the world building. And we're going to take the back route. Okay, you embark for the Caves of Qud. So very quickly, I'm just going to grab these quests. Whoa, what did I do? I don't know why I went flying forward like that. So we're going to grab this quest here. I'm in search of work. Yeah, blah. I'll do you asked. I'm also going to remember to do the water ritual with this guy this time. Cool, we got some rep movement. I want to do your quest and get your trinket. We're going to head up here. We'll talk to this guy. We'll do the water ritual with him. We're just going to blast through this very quickly and get to, like, the meat and potatoes. Water ritual with you, and then I'm going to learn how to do harvestry from you. Cool, that's all done. Then we're going to loot this chest because we know we can safely. We'll close this door. We will grab this. That's actually what's in here. 19 drams of water, excellent. We will grab that. And we'll check what's in the chest. A Boomer's arrow. So we didn't look at these last time. This is basically it's an exploding arrow, which isn't huge for us, but we can probably sell it. A book, the Modulo Moonstare and the Tree of Life, which is like, it's got a poem in it. I'm not going to read the poem, but we will grab the book, we can sell it. And a burnt capacitor, we can use that for trinketing later. Let's see what we started with. So we have started with a pistol, just a basic pistol, I think. A chrome revolver. A smudged and salted chrome wheel clicks to moontime, just above Brimstock hand panel. The grip rebellion signs and Delphi lineage. So it's a basic pistol, it's 1d6 damage. It holds 6 shots before we need to reload it. We've also started with a sleep gas grenade. We have a steel dagger, and for some reason we also have a walking stick. I'm going to unequip the walking stick for a torch in a minute. We have an odd trinket that we need to examine. It's a guy iron again. Okay, I think he always gives you a guy iron. We have the fixed book. We have a solar cell which we can use to power things. That's a great starting thing. We have 15 torches. We have a love injector. So a love injector makes us amorous. If we inject somebody else, they will fall in love with us. So if it's like a get out of jail free emergency, or if there's a really powerful person we want to fight a boss with, we can inject them with a love injector and they'll fall in love with us and they'll come with us to fight that boss. We've got a shade oil injector, which gives us 8 dodge value, and we also gain the ability to space out of time for 7 to 9 rounds. I don't really have any mods on T-Rev. The only 2 mods I have are one that adds rocks, like different types of geography, and one that makes flying enemies flat. Those are the only 2 mods I have. They're just visual mods. Then there's a Sphinx Salt Injector, which makes us immune to confusion, and it also acts as a single-use precognition like we had in the last character. And we've got 3 Salve Injectors, which are very powerful heating items. And then we have our water. We started with quite a lot of water here. What about injecting your evil twin? Unfortunately, we don't have an evil twin. You can definitely take over your evil twin if you want to. Tree of Life is a real place in Qud. It's called Shiva. Okay. I haven't made it that far. Let's have a look at this. Rest Up, Cleanse the Marshland. So it's the same one for there. And I want you to talk to Tam. If you've got another pistol, I will happily buy it. Let's trade. So, leather armor is fine. I forgot to check what armor we start with. We don't need torches. Bandages are worth picking up because we don't have meditation. So I'll add 2 bandages to the trade. Jeweled encrusted chrome revolver. If only it wasn't jeweled encrusted, because it's 714 drams. A musket and a musket. Damn it. I would love to pick up a second gun, but I'm not spending 714 drams on another gun. Let's grab some ammo, because we currently have 25 lead slugs. I'm going to sell my Boomer's arrow. It's not going to be worth a lot, but we will sell it. I have 1 of those, yeah? Yeah. And then I want to buy all of your lead slugs. So I want to buy 42 lead slugs. That will cost us 6 drams. That's fine. We'll do that trade. Okay, trade complete. Right, we've got a bunch more ammo. In terms of abilities, I have nothing I'm too worried about. But it's also the rust wells. Yeah, the rust wells are awful. I want to move hobble up to the top. So hobble is a skill we have that will reduce an enemy's move speed by 50%. So it's actually quite an important one for our build, because if anyone closes with us, we can hobble them and then run away. Which reminds me, I also want to put sprint at our second ability. There we go. So let's go quickly talk to Argive. We can give him our sleep gas grenade and actually complete the first part of his quest really quickly. We'll just grab the stuff that's he left on his floor, and we'll talk to him. Where can I find a cave? I return. I've got a knick-knack for you. Here's your knick-knack. You can have a Gaia iron. If I must. I'm going to complete the second step of the quest as well. Here's another knick-knack. I need to unequip the grenade. Now let's be careful we do not accidentally throw the grenade. Here's your knick-knack. Here's a sleep gas grenade Mark 1. At least you don't deny to my evil twin. Yes, I died to something much worse. So that gives us a level up before we start, which is really good. And we've completed the quest. Fetch Argive another knick-knack. Impressive, you. Maybe you're fit to poke around my workshop and swap scrap with me. I've been wanting another apprentice. So unfortunate about Scref. What, with the disembowelment and all. Take a seat there. Now, to screw the nut on the bolt with an explanation. I am on the cusp, you see. A grand discovery. The weird wire conduit is nearly assembled. And once it is, well, we'll be able to chat with anyone in instant time. From here to the Yud Freehold. But before I can finish, I need wire. As much as you can find. At least 200 feet. You should be able to scavenge it from the rust wells. I accept your quest. So we're gonna do the rust wells quest, but we're not gonna do it straight away. What we're gonna do is just to change things up a little bit. We're gonna head for the red rock, but we're gonna go the underground route rather than the above ground route. Before I head down here, I'm gonna unequip this, and we're gonna equip a torch. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Inventory. No, what's happening? Inventory. Yeah, I want to go to my inventory, please. And I want... Oh, dear. I want to grab a torch. In my right hand. Cool. So we can see underground. All right, let's go. So we're heading down underground now. And we're probably about to die. So the very first step I took underground, we stepped on something called a young ivory. You can see that in the chat log in the right corner here. A young ivory is a hidden enemy that hides underground until you step over it, and then it shoots an ivory spike straight up into you that does tons of damage, and makes you bleed. And bleeding is very dangerous when you're a low-level character. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to step off the young ivory. At least I bought bandages. And I'm going to go into my inventory. And the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go to our skills menu, and we are going to buy... there is a skill that makes bandages automatically heal you. I think it's in Physic. It's Staunch Wounds. Bandages you apply are much more effective at stopping bleeding. We are going to learn Physic, which automatically learns as Staunch Wounds. And I will then go into my inventory and we will use a bandage. You stop bleeding. That's very important, because bleeding can kill a low-level character very, very quickly. We do also have another 48 skill points. And if we just have a very quick look at pistol, we have steady hand. It's not as dangerous as it was. Okay, I'm used to pre 1.0 dangerous. So we have +4 agility for shooting. We want to save up for akimbo. Whenever you make a ranged attack while winning multiple guns, you fire a shot with each of them. So that's our first big push, is 150 skill points for akimbo. We eventually want to get sling and run as well, which means we can fire pistols while we run. We also have weak spotter, which is you are 5% more likely to score a critical hit with pistols. Down the road, we'll get stuff like disarming shot, dead shot, empty the clips, and fastest gun in the west. Oh, thank you, T-Rem. I would really appreciate that, but please, yeah, that's nice. I'm not going to say don't do it if you don't want to. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to stab the young ivory to death. And interestingly, when it dies, it puts sap everywhere. We're a little bit low on health, so I'm actually just going to play it safe. We're going to go back upstairs. No. And we're going to just rest. I think it's Shift W to wait. Nope. That's the wish menu. We don't want to use that. I didn't realize that was available. Is it Control W? Nope, that's the wish command again. I don't want to do that. Again, I didn't even know that was available. What is wait? Let's just get the wait command sorted. Force attack, force attack. Force attack. That's all force attack. That's base attack moving. Adventuring is probably what I want to look at. Actually, I can just type in wait, can't I? Wait. Wait 100 turns. So wait 20 is num del. Perfect. So we'll do that. We'll just hit del. Num del. I don't have a num delete, actually. I do. Okay, we're back to full health. Let's head back down. Okay, let's continue our adventure without standing on any young ivories. You do have a chance to spot them. We just didn't spot that one at all. This game has really good ambient music, by the way. We're not going to mess with that Dreadroot if we don't have to. Or that Dreadroot if we don't have to. One disadvantage about being underground is that we cannot see as far as we can shoot. But we will try and shoot anything that comes for us. There's a dog. We don't shoot dogs. There's another dog. Again, we don't shoot dogs. Very quiet. Okay, that is a seed-spitting plant shooting at us. We'll use this wall as cover. What type of wall is this? This is limestone. So usually the walls down here are shale. So if you find something like limestone, it means there's something weird going on. Okay, we shot him with our pistol and we killed him. We didn't take too much damage from him. So why is there limestone here? What is causing the limestone? Usually it means something has been generated. There's a lot of limestone. But no way into the limestone by the looks of it. Well, maybe Dreadroot. Let's just, while we're next to it, we'll stab it. And back to shale. Okay, was there a way into the limestone back here that I missed? No, it's all contiguous. Okay. I'm just going to finish exploring this area. There is an auto-explorer, which we may end up using. Another Dreadroot. There's a lot of Dreadroot in here. Shot the seed-splitting plant with our pistol. Oh, need to remember to reload the pistol. It only has 6 shots. There's no point running around with an empty pistol after you've finished a fight. Doesn't look like there's... Okay, we found the stairs down. I think we do need to go down another level. We're looking for a river. We're looking for a river that heads north. That's... Oh, we found a Snapshot. I just randomly go to a fight with us. He's dropped a Witchwood Wreath, which doesn't really do much, but we'll grab it. He also dropped a Desert Chris, which we'll pick up. Autoplayer is 0. Cool. So we're currently using a steel dagger, which does 1d4 damage. The Desert Chris, I think, does 1d3 damage. Yeah, it's not as good. So we're not going to pick that up. There's another Snapshot. We'll shoot him. We'll miss. We'll fire again. We'll hit him. We'll reload. You can harvest the Witchwood Wreath for... I think we did that. You break down the Witchwood Wreath into Witchwood Bark. That's exactly what we did automatically. If you check the log. Someone just attacked that dog. Oh, the dog... Oh, that's a scary guy. We're going to shoot... So this guy here is new. He is a Wet Snapjaw warrior. So she's wearing Hyena Tribe Skin armor. And usually they're a lot more powerful than your basic dude. So we're going to shoot him once. We're then going to hobble it. So now she is at 50% reduced speed. And we'll be able to make some distance, which means we can... shoot it more at range, and now we can kill it without it running into us. And then we'll remember to reload our pistol. If you look down here on the interface, you can see a picture of our pistol, and these green lines are how much ammo we have in the pistol. So it's a visual indicator we need to be very aware of. There's a weight menu in Qud where you can choose a style of weighting. Yeah, I need to find that. You've passed by a bronze dagger. I'm not really worried about a bronze dagger. Here, though, there is an Isakari Sunveil. If we have a look at this... cloth in the sun batting hue of salt side is folded snug to the fit of the head and neck. So this gives plus 10 heat resistance. It gives 200 reputation with Isakari tribe, which is very good. And it also gives us plus 1 dodge value. Our dodge value, if you look at the top of the screen, is currently 11. So equipping this will put our dodge value up to 8. And we don't have anything in that slot right now, so it's just a great pickup. There's also a salt-encrusted iron longsword. I'm not going to bother picking up iron weapons. Steel will be the minimum I pick up because we don't have that much strength. We can't carry that much stuff. So let's continue to explore. That dog is fighting a bat. I'm not going to interfere with dog and bat warfare. Hobble worked really well there. Okay, there's a Jilted Lover, my arch nemesis, and it's dead. First doing quick mass. You can buy it choosing in weight menu. Cool. I'll take it out. Next time I need to weight Tachyon, we'll do that. There's another Jilted Lover. It's dead. And another Jilted Lover. They're just easy experience, so I will shoot them. That dog's fighting all of the bats. I think we're looking... Ooh. That's a young ivory. So we that's what stabbed me before. Oh, the dog just woke up. Let's keep heading south. Another Jilted Lover. Which I'm not hitting. Can you shoot the jilted lover? There we go. How are we doing for ammo? I need to check my inventory for ammo. We currently have 51 lead slugs. Let's be a little bit more careful with our lead slug use. But I do want to shoot jilted lovers. Okay, stairs down. That's what we need to do. What I'll do is I'll just auto-search. Okay, we found a Snapjaw. What is he wielding? He's got just a bite. He should be pretty easy to kill. Snapjaws have a special ability called Swarmer, where if there's if they're all surrounding you, they will. Oh no. Okay, first of all, let me let the dog out, and then I'll explain that terrifying thing we just discovered. Oh, do you want to go out? Here you go. Okay. So this creature that we can see in the top flashing is called a slumberling. Slumberlings are like black bears on steroids. You nearly mistake it for a boulder, but then you spot a crease in the hide as she draws a slow, hibernative breath. Suddenly, you understand the saying among pig farmers, always fear large rocks. So, a slumberling is like a black bear on steroids. As long as it's asleep, you're fine. You do not want to get near it. You do not want to disturb it. So we're just gonna walk away from it. I was using auto explore there. I think the dog needs to actually go outside. So I'm just gonna quickly let her out to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Just bear with me while I let her out to go to the bathroom. I'll be 2 seconds. Okay, I am back. So sorry about the delay. What's going on here? That's Twitch. Is YouTube on the right one? Yeah, we're good. Okay, I should be live again. Sorry about that. The dog just needed to be checked out. Hey, Toasted, how's it going? Hey, Tomarator, how you doing? You wouldn't mind presenting me a Wishwood gaming chair? Yeah, I wouldn't mind a gaming chair. I accidentally clicked the mouse on the scring. Did we beat Cloud Obscure? No, this is a Sunday stream. So we're just playing other games. We're miles off beating Cloud Obscure. I accidentally clicked the mouse as I went away, so I did end up moving across the board a little bit, but we didn't get anywhere closer to that Slumberling. So let's continue moving on. I am live. Yeah, I'm good. So we're currently just running a gun. This is my second character of the stream. My first character died horribly. Says we're playing it currently. Oh, I didn't update Twitch. Crap. Let me fix that very quickly. I forgot to update Twitch. It's because nobody's been on Twitch today. Let me just fix that on Twitch. Thank you, Toasted, for pointing that out. Edit stream info. We are actually playing Caves of Qud. That's why all the Clover said this looks more like Dwarf Fortress and Clair Obscura. Duh. Someone else did point it out, and I didn't click. That's what they meant. There. Now it's updated to Caves of Qud. Thank you for letting me know, Toasted. And you too. Who was it before? Scroll back up to the chat. Thank you. Oh wow, there's been quite a lot of chat today. I've gone too far. I've made a mess of this trying to find it. Oh my god, I'm making such a mess trying to find this person, but I feel like I should thank them. Them free. I cannot find them, unfortunately. But thank you to the other person on Twitch who did point out that it was not Caves of Qud. Oh, I just clicked again, which is why I zoomed around there at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Need to be very careful doing that. Oh, there's a spider there. Is this one hostile? They're not always hostile cave spiders. This one is. We'll shoot at it. Okay, and we leveled up. Awesome. So if we just remember, we got an attribute point, which is something we want. Let's reload our pistol. Attribute points at the moment. So our agility is at 22. Yeah, it's the screen space that's a problem, unfortunately, for chat. I can put chat back on, but I have to like basically toggle it on and off if stuff is in the area. I could put it, actually one place I could put chat is I can put chat here, and it's just going to cover up older messages in the message log. We'll try that. So attribute points, at the moment, our agility is at 22, our toughness is at 20. We check skills, we need 27 agility and 29 agility for the top level pistol skills. So for now, I'm just going to put skill points into agility to get us up to those skills. Now in terms of actual skill points, I'm waiting for 150 skill points for agility. Yeah, I don't like to do that, especially for a game like this, because there's so much information on the screen. Reducing the aspect ratio just makes it really hard to read everything. So I feel like I want to avoid that if I can. All right, let's keep moving forward. I'm just going to slightly resize chat. And what I could do is, this is really finiggity. I could go in here, I could go to chat settings, and I just need to slightly increase the opacity. So if I make the opacity 1, and then copy the URL, close this, open this up, update that, click OK, and now chat should, when chat reloads, when someone says something, it will no longer show the chat behind. And I just click on that. Okay, let's head for the next staircase down, because I keep making mistakes on this level, and we've pretty much cleared this level out. Wait, yeah, we want to go down. Okay, chat is now flat back. Yes, but now when you chat TRM, you can actually read, because either you don't see the Qud chat from behind. I could make it Qud colored as well. Oh, okay, someone is shooting at us, and there is a glow cat down here, and someone just got killed by the arrow. I'm risking life and limb to pet the cat. Something what mode is salad? All right, let's see what's shooting at us. Okay, we're no. I got the ray cat killed. They shot at me and they hit the cat. That's awful. I need a... Oh god, is it a bear? Oh, we're in a lot of trouble. We're being shot at from multiple angles, and now there's a bear chasing us. Let's definitely get out of here. There's so much stuff shooting at us. I'm just going to go upstairs and see if anything follows us up the stairs. I'm just doing a couple of waits. We'll do a 20-turn wait. Okay, nothing came up the stairs. Let's poke our head back downstairs and see what we see. Okay, there's nothing. There's a lot of things have died while we've been downstairs. Something else just... The bear just died. A dog just died. What is this place? Do I want to continue? Do I need to back up? Because this is... If everything else is dying, why do I think I'm going to survive? Well, there's one advantage we have. We can dodge into a different map. Another cat just died. And then we can dodge back into this map. We've got a wall now for cover. Okay, I've killed one of the plants that's been doing all the killing. There's so much blood. Is there any loot here? Dog corpse, bear corpse, ray cat corpse, dog corpse. Oh, there's a guy trying to kill me. He has a lot of stuff. He has studded leather armor, which is +3 armor, -2 dodge value, which I'm not really that happy about. He has a salty bloody steel warhammer, which we can grab and sell. And he has a short bow, which we can also grab, and we can just carry as a spare weapon. It was probably him that was doing most of the damage, to be honest. Him and the... And we just stood on the young ivory. So let's go back into our inventory and grab a bandage and apply it. You're not... Oh, we didn't end up bleeding? Okay, cool. We immediately stopped bleeding. That's great. I'll kill the young ivory. I hate young ivories. Well, at least this ray cat is alive. So we can pet it. Yay. If you pet ray cats and they like you, you can end up glowing from them, which means you don't need to carry a torch. What's this? That's another young ivory. I'm going to see if I don't need to use the bandage. But look how much damn health we're losing from bleeding. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to use the bandage. Stop bleeding. Oh, so this young ivory will not let me kill her. What the hell am I fighting? Wait, was I fighting... Was I fighting a... I think I was fighting a steel dagger, and I've just broken my steel dagger. Yeah, I was fighting a bronze dagger with my steel dagger there. I didn't realize I killed the young ivory so quickly. There's another young ivory. I thought it was taking way too much damage. Okay, we found the river we're looking for, I think. We need to follow this river north. Killed that seed guy. Let's reload. There's an... Oh, okay, there's a whole shooting gallery here. Okay, the angle's not great for us to shoot. I'm just going to walk up and punch it. Okay, and then we're going to reload. The experience is... Jeez, there's so many things here. Okay, we're going to hobble this guy, and then we're going to run away from him and shoot him. Good. And then we're going to step behind this wall. I'm just going to wait until our health goes green again. There we go. And then we've got this... Deal with this guy. Got him. Nice. And then we'll shoot this thing. I've been fighting a migraine that's Skaven. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, Toasted. That sucks. Migraines are the worst. Absolute worst. Whoa. Someone just threw a weird artifact at us and set us on fire. Our current temperature is 466 degrees Fahrenheit. Luckily, we're next to water, so we can stand in the water, and that will put us out. But we need to work out what just threw that fire grenade at us. And not fight it while we're also dealing with a siege shooting guy. Okay, what is that? There's a beetle bum, which is neutral to us. We don't have to fight it. Bonnet blue wings counter to its abdominal balloon, puffed out to blimpish volume by the garbage it's eating. We don't need to fight a beetle bum. And I just killed that dog. Good, I'm glad the ibuprofen is helping. These siege shooting plants do so much damage. Yeah, I think this is what threw that... Yeah, so this is what threw that grenade. It died to the siege shooting thing after throwing the grenade. Another siege shooting plant. And there's the stairs down. That's the siege shooting plant dealt with. We're going through a lot of... Another two... So many siege shooting plants on this level. This is Caves of Qud. It's its own thing, really. I think it might be older than CDDA. Oh, damn. Joseph Leverage did not kill me, thank goodness. Night Vision would have been way better pick. Yeah, Night Vision would have been great, but that's okay. We can... Night Vision, I think, is a pretty common cybernetic to find. Okay, we killed that. There's another jilted lover there. I'll just shoot it. How much ammo do we have left? We're down to 27 slugs. I need to stop firing bullets so willy-nilly. We need to rely on our dagger a lot more for light enemies. I want to harvest this. Oh. I'm also really hoping to find a... Oh, it's graffitied. Many, many, that's better, it says. I was hoping that was... There's a specific type of thing you can find in the underground where you can find a cybernetics implant station, and that's... We're dead. We just died. We're about to die. I have to hope I can kill this jilted lover and get away from the centipede without getting killed. So I have to hit the jilted lover, and I died. Ugh. I'm so bad at roguelikes. I'm way, way, way too foolhardy. So I think this character lived for less time than the last one. We managed to live for... it doesn't even give us a timeline, does it? We got to level 3. Oh, I'm so bad at video games. Poor Fugizius Liliana. They were yet again killed by a jilted lover. It's the fact that I just stepped into a jilted lover with a centipede right there. Oh, and I had a Sphinx Salt injector, and I had injectors. I could have just healed myself. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, nice, the Griffin, cool. I'm so stupid. So I got grabbed. So I got grabbed by the jilted lover, and the giant centipede hit me for 5. The jilted lover hit me for 2, the giant centipede for 3, for 6, and that's when I realized I was in trouble. I then tried to stab the jilted lover with my dagger, which I did for 2 damage. It hit me for 5 damage. The centipede hit me for 3 damage, and that killed me. Literally the worst player of video games who's ever existed. So bad. Okay, well, I'm going to go one more time. We're going to go for a mutated human, and we're going to go full random. So many angry X's. Your days of heartbreak can come back to you. Yes. We're going to go for a marauder who is an axe dismember charge person. We're going full rage monster. What we're going to do is we're going to go chimera with 3 levels in unstable genome, and we're going to grab irritable genome. So that means that as much as possible, actually we can take extra levels. We're going to go for 5 levels in unstable genome with irritable genome. So we start with no mutations at all, but every time we level up, there's a chance that we could generate a new completely random mutation that we have no control over. That's Squall MLRS and Harpoon. That's a lot of missiles. So we're just going to see, we're basically just rolling the dice on a completely random character. We're going to go for 22 strength. We're going to grab 15 agility. We're going to go for 20 toughness. I'm going to try and get everything else to 15 if I can. I don't think I've got enough points to do that. I've got just enough points to do that. Cool. So those are our stats. We're just angry Axeman this time, okay? And we have no control over what we're going to mutate into. Random name. I'm going to start in Yoppa again, just because I know Yoppa and I can get it set up really quickly there. And let's see what we end up with. Our name is Mosher. We start with a bronze battle axe and some furs. And again, a torch. Okay, not a club. And we have some witchwood bark. That's it. So, let's do this really fast. We'll grab the quest from you. First we'll do the water rep. Then we will live and drink. And then I want a job. I'll do as you ask. Brilliant. We'll grab the trinket from this guy. Why do you ask? I will make the journey. Thank you for the trinket. We'll talk to this guy. And we will do a thirst ritual. Cool. And then we'll head up here. And we'll talk to you. We'll do a thirst ritual, and we will learn harvestry. Bronze Balax and Furs of the Torch. No plants, no problem. Exactly. And we now can harvest plants. Oh, I need to alter my abilities. I want charge there. And then we got Dismember next. So we actually come with Dismember, which is a hilarious skill. It makes when you attack, you just basically will lop a limb off. Great if you're a cannibal as well. And then I want to talk to Tam. What have you got, Tam? And I don't have much money. Carbide arrows. Wow. Chain gauntlets. Grease steel boots. Lacquered leather armor is a nice upgrade to what we're currently wearing, I think. Oh, let's actually quickly check. What is our strange trinket this time? What's up, puppy? It's a bubble level this time. This is what... 2 armor. Okay, so the leather armor isn't a huge upgrade. The dog wants me to put the blanket over her. Are you cold? Is it a cold morning? Here you go. Use your blanket. That barking was her wanting to be wrapped up in a blanket, which is just very cute. A tomb ferret is what our fur is made out of. Okay, let's trade. What else have you got? So the lacquered leather armor is an upgrade for 19 drams, but I don't think it's worth spending 19 drams on. We'll definitely grab the bandage. Add that to trade. I've never ever seen an berry before. I have no idea what this is. Earth dense juices preserve the berry skin into a perfect light curving sphere inside a pip becomes a meaningful destruction set for the shape of shapes. This sounds insane, but we can't afford it. Do I want to get better at this game? Not right now. Not this late in the stream. I'm just going. This is just basically a very silly character that I'm playing right now. I'm not really that worried. So I know there's definitely better ways to play than I have been playing, but for now I'm just messing around. Let's grab the water. Oops. Let me actually do the controls right. So I want to get this water. Yes, and I want to get for this chest. We've got furs, bark armor, cloth oils. All of this is armor that doesn't help us, which is great. None of it's an upgrade from what we are already wearing. Let's talk to Mehmet really quickly. Where can I find a cave? Here is your knick-knack, my friend. It's a bubble level. And I'll get another one for you. We're going to go overland. Herberry's hitting out that heals about 100 HP. Cool. Thank you for letting me know, Tachyon. We're going to go overland to the caves this time. To the Rust Wells, which will kill us again, of course. Nothing to worry about so far on the move. One more screen. Oh, we're getting attacked by a crocodile because I'm not paying attention. Okay, the crocodile's almost killed us. What I'm going to do is we'll just let it come for us and we'll dismember it. We did not manage to dismember it. We're probably about to die. We'll hit it again. We'll hit it again. We managed to kill it somehow. It dropped. We cut its left hind foot off. Okay. And we're just going to rest up until we got our health back. And let's take this a little bit more carefully. Go to the Rust Wells first. Aren't the Rust Wells more dangerous? Actually, I don't really have much in the way of armor right now, do I? Yeah, let's head to the Rust Wells. So, let's change the pace. So we're traveling through the world map. We now got lost. We have to explore to recover our surroundings. Are you dangerous? No, you're a glow crow, but you are not dangerous. There's a... What just happened? Ah, there is a snapshot scavenger that was hiding around the corner that hit us. So we killed him. He has dropped a bronze longsword, which I'm not worried about. There's another snapshot coming for us. I'll let it get close. And then I'll hit it. And it's got nothing. Oh, no. No, we're running. Okay, so this is a boar, which isn't too bad. But this is a two-headed boar, which will murder us to death. A pair of split jewel snouts snap at each other's hairy ear. His hocks are widened to bear more weight than his one-headed cousins, and he squeals with a choir of a twice-headed animal. We do not want to mess with a two-headed boar right now. We can probably kill this boar. Maybe not. I'm going to try and leave the screen. Did he come with us? What is that? A big rock. Okay, we need to run, because if the boar comes with us... Okay, we're in big trouble. There's a salt hopper there. Why did I come to the Rust Wells? Okay, I'm going to try and heal myself up. And the salt hopper has come for us. So this is pure death. A bulge, it's basically like a giant praying mantis. And it will cut us to pieces. I tried to wait and heal and it came for us. I can't charge it because it's too close. If I go back, we have to face the two-headed boar. Oh, okay. It hasn't come for us. So I've got two choices. I can either charge it and hope I kill it with 11 hit points, or I can just stay here and try and heal and hope it doesn't come for us. It might fight the... Okay. The salt hopper isn't coming for us. So I'm just going to sit here and heal. All I have is an axe. I literally just have an axe and some witchwood bark. That's all I have. And I don't want to use the witchwood bark because that will make me confused. I'd rather, if it's going to let me just regenerate HP, I'd rather just regenerate the HP. So max 17 HP, 18 HP. Is it coming? It's coming. It's coming for us now. Okay, we're going to charge it. And we instantly drop to less than... hit us 5 times for 15 damage. I'm going to try and dismember it. We're on 5 hit points. It is still fine. Okay, we're going to sprint and run away from it. It is bleeding. I've now run into this square. Is it going to follow us? The boar has seen us. We'll break line of sight with the boar. It killed us from off screen. Oh. Why did I go to the Rust Wells? You should use the ground map. I always use the overworld map for traveling to the Rust Wells. Oh, that was just awful. The character never even got a chance to start. Well, that's Caves of Qud, everybody. Maybe try this character again, but don't go to the Rust Wells. Okay, I'll have one last go. I doubt anyone is still that excited. We'll do a Marauder. We're going to go Chimera, Unstable Genome. And we'll take Irritable Genome. I just wanted this character to be a bit funny because we could laugh at what mutations we loaded. We'll go for 5 levels of Unstable Genome. We'll go for... I think I had 22 Strength. We had 20 Agility. No. We had 15 Agility. We had 20 Toughness, I think. And then everything else is at 15. You can choose last. Oh, really? Can I? Ah, last. Cool. That just remakes them. Awesome. Okay, let's go again. Random name, yeah. Oh no, I don't want the name to be... Oh, jeez. I don't want the name to be Spacebar. I just wanted a random name, but I put one in. So their name is Murdered by Salt Hoppers. A very traditional name in the Rust Belt. Okay, let's go again. Right, very quickly, we're going to speedrun the opening. We're going to grab this. We're going to live and drink. We're going to get work. Okay, we're going to grab this. Oh, so what did we start with this time? Exactly the same starting equipment, which is good. We're going to do this. Okay, we're going to go talk to the Elder. We're going to do the water ritual with him. We're going to learn how to do harvestry. Okay, now we're going to run down here. We're going to check what's in this chest. Caves of Qud, Dying Red Rock speedrun. It really is a Dying Red Rock speedrun, isn't it? A small smoky tube. Ooh. Sculk Injector. Fantastic. That's a great pickup. That lets us go basically invisible for a short period of time. That's a get out of jail free card that we did not get last time. Let's see what Dram has for us. Probably nothing that exciting. I want bandages if he's got any. He doesn't have bandages. Carbide Longsword isn't good for us, but great for a longsword user. Leather armor is not that huge a bonus. There's nothing there we really want. Let's go talk to Argive. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, here's your knickknack. Oh, I need to examine it first. Oh, no, I did examine it. No, I haven't examined it yet. The knickknack is, drumroll, a guy iron again. Okay, we'll give him the curling iron. I'm not going to give him the Sculp Injector, but we'll pick the quest up. Okay, so we're going to go to the Rust Wells. Go for a musket for last chance option. Do I have enough money? Musket's not really a last chance option though, because you use it as someone approaches you, not as you're shooting at them. I do have 71 cash. That is a lot. I'm murdered by soul hoppers. Who are you? I like the Emperor Berserker with spectacles. Okay, so he has ranged weapons. He has a musket for 60. It's 60 though. I can't afford to spend 60 on it. I'll put me down to 10 water. I'm not gonna bother with the musket. Okay. We're going to go for the Rust Wells again, just because we've died at Red Rock twice. But I'm going to go over land to Rust Wells. The Rust Wells, okay? So we need to head east. We need 50 feet of wire, even though we haven't got the quest yet. So I'm watching the mini-map here to make sure nothing red shows up. There's a lot of animals around, but there's nothing scary. Oop, that's a big puddle. See how the fish come for you when you get into the water? You gotta be careful about that. Those fish aren't dangerous, but there are dangerous fish. Okay, the terrain is getting a little bit more rocky. We're still heading east. There's a staircase down here. Should we quickly check what's down in this cave? There's also a tree over here. What is this tree? Is this something I can harvest? I think it is. This is a star apple tree that I think is harvestable. No, it's not. Oh yeah, I did. I harvest a star apple. Cool. So there's the staircase down here. Let's see what's down here. This is a randomly generated cave. The walls down here are mudroot. Oh, what is that? An algo maggot. Hostile, very tough. It is a writhing and pallid maggot and pushes a noxious gas. No, I'm not dealing with poison creatures right now. Let's get out of here. We'll continue heading to the rust wells. They are safe for us. Not weird caves with maggots that make pustules of toxins. Thank you. Okay. We're still heading through the marshes at the moment. Still no sign of any enemies. Which means we're not getting any XP. Which is nice and quiet at least. Okay. It is now dusk. And what we will do is we'll camp at night. Oh. Why is it getting... Okay, no, it is now nighttime. Okay, so let's... we'll make camp. I'll make a meal. And then if I jump into control mapping and just quickly search for... I want to... Whoops, I want to wait. Wait a number of turns. Bring up wait menu is control plus. So it's control and this. No, control. I thought it was control apostrophe. Definitely said it was control plus apostrophe there. Control plus. Oh, it's that button there. Okay, it's this for the wait menu. I would like to wait until morning. And it is now, I believe, morning. Yes, the light is getting better. So now we can see better again. So we just camped out overnight. The character's now been alive longer than any other character we've had so far. Where are we on the world map? Oh, I can't. There are hostiles nearby. Who is hostile near us? It must be the fish. Oh yeah, there's glow pads. I don't see anything else that's particularly worrisome here. We will stay out of the water, though. We have to cross the water here. Quick swim, and we are safe. Okay, where are we now? There's a crocodile chasing me, I can see it. Okay, we are still quite far from the rust wells. This is still quite a long journey to continue on. Some trash here. How did I not see that crocodile? Keep heading east. Lots of insects. Nothing particularly scary at the moment. Oh, there's a... This could be bad. I didn't see these wayfarers. They're neutral, though. So here's Jeshuiah Abadiah, a favorite of the Argent Fathers. The pilgrim wears a costume of humility, simple frock, wide-brimmed hat, cerulean scarf, slouched back, and weary eyes. Loved by the mechanists, disliked by the Garawites, admired by the villagers of Hashan, disliked by cannibals. He has ghostly flames around him. We can talk to this guy. We do a water ritual with him, which actually might be a really good idea. That increases our reputation with the mechanists by 100. Reduces it by the Garawites, who I don't really care, and the villagers of Hashan like him. And our reputation with cannibals is decreased. I'm going to share a secret with me, but I'm just going to live and drink. Does he have anything to trade? So he has a bunch of odd trinkets. He has the Canticles of Chromatic verses 17 to 24. 2 copies of that. He has a bunch of surgical stuff. Nothing I really want to buy off him. I think these guys are part of his party. That's a pilgrim. You have very little. You have even less. And there's a priest as... Oh, is that a ribbit? There is a wet reprogrammed scrap shoveler. Their hull is time-decked in verdigris. Rotator arm lights driven by gears are end-capped instead of hands by a shovel and hacksaw. So he's made a... They've got a scrap robot, which I can trade with. I can't. I can also say live and remain ever restless, which I like. And there's a zealot. Make an offering in the Argent Well, pay homage to your fathers. And he just has the canticles. Everyone has the canticles, which is just their holy book. There's also some more guys here. You don't have anything exciting. Who are you? This guy is not getting close. This is a rummager. They are rummaging. They have a painted chrome for $357. Damn. Okay, so we found a caravan of mechanists heading. They're doing a... Oh, sleeping bags. Oh, wait, what are those? Luminous horseshrooms. Rhyme sprinkles with a lampshade cap that glows with soft biolescent. So if you eat these, I believe you... This item is a tonic. Yeah, I think I can harvest these, and they're actually really good. Yes, I take them. Cool. And I want to take a bedroll. Cool. I can now sleep in the bedroll, which is great. And I've got some luminous horseshrooms, which let me glow in the dark. Okay, we are now getting into the mountains that lead towards... Oh, salt hopper. There is a salt hopper here. You're not lethal, are you? You're an Equimax. The salt hopper will kill us. So I'm going to go north screen and not go past the salt hopper. This is why I like to do Red Rock first, because Red Rock is generally a lot safer than this type of area. Okay, we've got some dudes here that I can kill. Oh, I want to charge this guy when he gets a bit closer, and we kill him on the charge. What did he drop? He dropped a hand axe, which is no use to us right now. I want to take on that hunter because I want his bow. There's 2 hunters. I can charge him from here. Charge is still on cooldown. Okay, we're down to 40% health, but I can break line of sight by stepping here, and I can grab a bow, because he dropped a bow. Oh, our reinforced leather armor is a huge upgrade. Let's equip that. And let's grab the bow and equip that. Now, I don't have any arrows yet, but I've got a bow. We need to watch our health, though. We're down to 4 HP. So I'm just going to try and rest a little bit. This guy's coming for us, but we'll charge him when he gets closer. The other guys come for us. We're going to die. This is really bad. We're down to 3 hit points, and we died. I should have run away, but I wanted to get the bow, so I ran down archers. You see how powerful our Esper was when he could just kill people with like his mind from range, and everybody else has murdered us? Mostly through my bad decision making. I'm not going to lie, I played that character really badly. Like, that character was incredibly badly played. I shouldn't have gone here. I should have headed up to the Rustwells. I should have headed to Red Rock. This has been a really bad stream. I've been so bad today. I'm so bad at roguelikes. I'm way too aggressive, and I don't sit and think. I just act. It's something that does me quite well when I play things like Xenonauts, but it doesn't do me well in games like this. I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to give you a more concise playthrough with the early Esper that we wanted to play with. Learning from mistakes is part of the journey, but these are mistakes I shouldn't be making to start with. The worst bit is I know what the mistakes were. I should have run away, but running away isn't exciting. Probably least patient Qud streamer. Oh, patience is not my thing at all, T-Rem. You should know that by now. I'm not patient. I like to just go and see what happens. I like to roll the dice. Well, that's 2 hours. That's 2 hours of terrible Qud play, minus taking the dog out to the bathroom. I haven't played Qud in ages. You playing Qud on Discord got me interested in playing Qud again this weekend. But oh my god, that was bad. That was really bad. I was playing quite fast today. But oh dear. What time is it now? It's 10 a.m. I don't think it's probably worth starting anything else right now, but I'm definitely not really jumping into Qud again. That's the Steam page for Qud. What else have I got that we can maybe check out really quickly if anyone is still hanging around? There's nothing that's really a quick start, unfortunately. I've got a lot of recording I want to do today. I'm getting ready for some stuff I want to release next week. No, TRM, don't apologize. I've had a lot of fun. Don't assume that because I've died, I haven't had a great time, because it's really funny. I just feel sorry for people who like tuned in to watch, and then just see me just get absolutely slaughtered, like with no progress. That must be frustrating and disappointing. Me personally, I think it's hilarious. Things went wrong when we were at the shops. Doctor, I died like 8 times while you were at the shops. Like every one of my characters has died. So it didn't go particularly well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this stream here as just a disaster, rather than try and salvage it by playing something else 2 hours in. I really need to. I would really appreciate if people have time this week. Also, I feel bad because T-Room gets all those subs, all those memberships, and the build the stream went really badly. So I'm really sorry, T-Room. I really appreciate that very much. What I would really like is if people have time this week, could we have a chat in the general chat on the Discord about what I should stream on Saturdays that people would be interested in seeing? Because I've got lots of games that I'm covering, but like I want to keep it interesting. I was have gone worse, but you died twice in a row at level 1. Yeah, don't go death mode. No, you did death. There's only one way to play a roguelike, and that is to die when you make a mistake. What do I want to play? That's a really good question at the moment, Toasted. That's a really good question because I don't really know. So just for those who aren't aware, Xenonauts 2 is about to drop its final early access update this week, if nothing goes wrong this weekend. So Xenonauts 2 is about to hit the channel again, and that's going to be a YouTube series. I'm obviously going to be finishing off Voices of the Void. I'm going to record for that today. And then we also have another project that I think next week is getting a huge update that I want to cover. So those are all going to be recorded things. Hades 2 is a lot of fun, but I'm currently playing that with my housemate. It's our couch co-op game, and I don't know if I want to play it twice at the same time. I'll get confused as to what updates I have in each one. Though it would be a fun one to play on Sunday. Nuclear Throne, I've never touched. Isn't it a bit more of a you know what we're gonna end, speaking of Nuclear Throne, I know what we're gonna end the stream with. We're gonna end the stream with something silly. Let me load it up and then configure the stream to actually see it. Give me a second. I need to reconfigure the game capture. We're gonna finish off with a Mega Bonk. If you haven't seen I don't need my controller for Mega Bonk. If you haven't seen this game, okay, first things first, I want to make chat a little bit smaller. Excuse me for coughing into the post-apocalyptic roguelike top-down shooter kind of Steam. Why are you laughing at me, Alex Draken 1? Because I'm playing Mega Bonk. So this is like Vampire Survivors but 3D. I played it a little bit when it came out. I've unlocked a few characters for it. Let's play. I mean, Calcium's very cool because they are a character. They are a skateboarding skeleton that does more damage. That takes less takes less damage, does more damage the more skateboard tricks and speed they get. But to give you an idea of how the game works, we'll probably just start with the Fox, because the Fox is pretty easy to play. So this is Mega Bonk. We're going to finish off with a Mega Bonk run, Tier 2. Oh, I don't want to do challenge. Oh, I've actually got challenges now. That's cool. I unlocked that last time I played. But this is Mega Bonk. We're going to finish off with a Mega Bonk run. We'll see how far I can get in this. So we want to collect stuff and get things, basically. Let's level up. We're just going to go with the fire stuff level up for now. I want to grab these shrines because they give us passive bonuses. I'm already taking damage, which is a great start. Okay. Plus 10 projectile speed, 8% size, 10% damage to elites. I want to grab 10% damage to elites. That guy there is an elite. I want to try and get another spell as soon as possible. Grab the shrine too. You can make giga stupid builds instead too. This game is also about stupid builds. Alright, shield tome, size tome, or fire. Oh, these are all terrible. I'm going to refresh. How did I describe it? XP tome, katana. Let's grab the katana. So now we're kataning people. And we got a chest. The chest is going to give us the golden glove. Earn 50% more gold from killing enemies. I'll take that. I want to kill this guy here. He gave us experience. Cooldown to him. Yes. We're gonna go crazy on cooldowns for our abilities. I still want to grab this shrine though. Okay. Plus 7% crit chance. Plus 1.4 extra jumps or 28 HP. I'm gonna go crit chance. We can jump and we can slide. I need to do some more cool slides. I want 30 money. We've got enough money to open this chest. Excellent. Oh, damage tome, ability tome, and banana ring. Let's refresh. Revolver or flame. We'll grab the revolver. Like, this game's gonna get bizarre very soon. I've got Bald X Pit as well. I've been playing that in my free time too. These type of games people want to see me play because I play them in my free time. Like, when I get home from work and I don't have any brains left, I might just do like a Bald X Pit run. Oh, let's get a boss bonus. So this let us spawn an additional boss.
Oh, we don't want to mess with the sus bush. We want to find more shrines. Oh, we'll grab a great shrine for more difficulty. What does the shady character want to sell us? Scarf, deal 50% more damage while airborne. For every 14 units moved, summon Bob, he's dead. Yeah, we want to save up for Bob, so that's 96 cash money. These guys explode if you get too close to them. This is definitely very, very themed on Risk of Rain meets Vampire Survivor, but there's way less skill involved than you need for Risk of Rain 2. I need 96 cash money, so we're going to save up for that, and we're just going to run around until then, dodge these guys. And grab levels. Okay, an extra projectile is always good, so we're going to grab an extra projectile. So now we shoot 2 fireballs instead of 1. We're at 138 money, so let's head back to the shady character. Ooh, there's a gold man. I don't really know much about Escape from Duck Hunt, but I have heard it is good. I want to get this gold guy. He gives extra cash when he dies, but he runs away from you. Nice. We need more shrines. We have not hit anywhere near enough shrines yet. But I want to grab Bob from this guy. So now we want to be very mobile, so we keep summoning Bob. Oh, I can open this chest too. What are we going to get? Golden key. 10% chance to open chest for free. That's fine. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. There's a shrine up here, though. So yeah, this is Mega Monk. It is very silly. Yeah. 7.5 silver gains, 6% evasion, 8% size. Let's get a size increase. Risk of Rain 2 has a new update coming out, from what I understand. 2 new characters are being added, but I've never played Risk of Rain 2. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I just saw that that was happening. Okay, we're going to slide down this hill here. Knockback tome, size tome, luck tome. Let's refresh. Fire staff, cooldown tome, crit size, and crit damage side. Let's get another cooldown level. Oh yes, a magnet. Grab the magnet. That'll suck in all of the experience that I've left lying around the level. Huge attack speed buff. Thorns tome, regen tome, projectile speed tome. I don't want any of these. We'll skip it. Open this chest. Oh, we got an epic. Got a scarf. Deal 50% more damage while airborne. That means I have to start jumping. So speaking of frustration, I finally picked up the Gearbox DLC for today, and most of the things have been fixed. Much to my dismay, I like it. I'm probably going to pick up the new DLC what's coming, if it isn't broken the last one. Cool. We'll grab... Ooh, I'm quite tempted by the shield. 7 shield isn't a lot, but it's better than nothing. How much money do I have? Not that much money. See, do we want to fight 3 bosses at once? Probably not. I'm only going to go for 2 bosses. Let's not go insane. Actually, I'm streaming. Let's get 3 bosses. Oh, and then the bosses spawn. Oh, and they're throwing stuff at me. Let's see if we can grab this shrine while we're fighting the bosses. We probably won't be able to. Revolver damage retail count up. Damage tome, yeah. We'll get the revolver tome. Revolver upgrade. Almost killed these 2 bosses. Oh, there's a money buff down here. Whoa, I got knocked miles. I want the money buff. Cash time. Woo! Oh no, I fell off. Crap. We need to go back to those bosses. Because they're going to just keep attacking us from wherever they are. Oh, I don't talk about Homo 3. Homo 3 is my absolute bane of my life because I have this video I've been working on for 2 years now, much to some people's extreme frustration, including my own, because I haven't finished it. But I have a Homo 3 review I would really like to release one day. I just don't have the editing skill to make it work. It's the editing that's the problem. Oh, I got a legendary. The giant fork. You can eat so much spaghetti with this bad boy. Also, crits have the chance to become mega crits. These are from killing the bosses. Another epic. To release toxic waste upon taking damage, poisoning all nearby enemies. Sure, we'll take that. Got a swarm incoming. We need to level up more though. We're not high enough level yet. More damage, silver gain. Yeah. The review is still there, TRM. It's just I just haven't done it. I've never done XP tome before. I think I'm gonna hold off. We'll get the revolver upgrade. I want to grab this shrine quickly. 7 power up drop chance, thorn, crit damage. Crit damage is really good for us because the pistol crits like crazy. Just gonna keep sliding down the hill here. Shield tome, knockdown dome. We'll get the katana level up. We'll get this chest. 50% more damage to bosses. That's great. It's now part of the legend. No, I will deliver one day. The biggest problem actually is I don't want to complain about it too much. My jump's been insane this year. Okay, we are in big trouble. Let's grab the damage tone. More damage to bosses and elites. That's cool. I need to get more projectile count up. Projectile bounces. Revolver projectiles now bounce off enemies, which is great against swarms like this. Oh, there's a magnet over there as well. We'll grab this chest. Tactical glasses. 20% more damage to enemies above 90 HP. That's fine. We'll grab this magnet. We also have a ton of cash right now. Evasion. Ooh, evasion is nice. We'll grab the evasion tome. Projectile size, projectile damage. I'll probably get the damage buff on the projectile. Projectile count up. Projectile count up. I'll get in more fireballs. I really wish I could have gotten a projectile tome, but I couldn't find one. More bounces is always nice. There's some big upgrades there. I'm looking for shrines. There's a shrine here. Oh, and a mouse statue. Dragonfire. 50% chance to summon Dragonfire when hitting enemies. Fire damage can now apply burn. Electric plug. A bunch of damage. I'm going to get Dragonfire. We'll get this shrine. 6 crit chance. 12% damage to. We'll get more crit chance. More shrines. Give me more shrines. There's another. Should we add another boss curse? Let's add another boss curse. Let's go crazy. Attack speed up. I'm gonna add another boss curse because I'm insane. Okay, we got 3 levels of boss. No, 4 levels of boss curse. I'm gonna die so hard. There's now gonna be 5 bosses when we get to the end of this. I'm jumping because I do 50% more damage when I'm in the air, by the way. We do a big slide. We still haven't found the end portal, which we need to find soon. There's only 4 minutes left in the level. 10% crit damage, 1.2 extra. Let's get the extra jumps. Now we can double jump. Woo! Oh, there's a time stop. We'll grab that. Projectile count up. Yeah, we'll get a projectile count up for the katana. It's not really doing very much yet. I think there's a shrine down here. There is. Nothing up here. There's a shrine up there. Okay, what do we got? Gold gain, we'll just get damage. 60% flat damage on everything. Sounds pretty nice. We need to get up here quickly. I love that I'm doing mega crits now. Oh, there's another sus character, and I have so much money. What are you selling me, friend? Credit card, increase luck by 2% when opening a chest. Cast blood magic upon hitting an enemy, damaging nearby enemies and healing you for 7.5%. Slurp gloves are great. We'll grab the slurpy gloves. Need to find the end portal though. We have to summon the last boss really soon. What do we got? 20% pickup range. Yeah, we'll grab the increased pickup range. Oh, and a level up. Projectile count up to 4. Yeah. I'll say projectile count up. Okay, look, can we find the exits? Where is the end of this level? I can't see any sign of it. Oh, there it is. It's over there. You can see the red gain flat plus 1 projectile count. Yes. More bounces on projectiles. Let's go. There's the end portal. We need to activate that in the next couple of minutes. Or we're going to die horribly while fighting. In fact, we're probably going to die fighting the boss because there's just so many of them to fight. We'll grab these 2 shrines and then we'll do it. We're definitely going to run out of time. Gain 5 shields. This is gonna be interesting. 5 thorns, damage release. Yes, damage release. Massive damage buff for the fireballs. We'll grab this chest. More gold. Not really that worried about that. We'll grab this chest too. More XP gain. Oh, well, let's summon the boss. There are 5 bosses. Oh my god. I'm gonna die so... I'm dead.
I love this game. Why did it let me summon 5 bosses? Maybe him skill issue. Maybe him skill issue indeed. It was a pretty effed run anyway because I didn't have I needed more projectiles. This game is so silly. I got a new record though. I'm in the top 90% of players. Yes, this is definitely a death stream. Oh, that was so funny. The revolver did 35k damage there. Bob did 22k damage on its own at level 1, which is pretty crazy for a thing I picked up at the start for some money. That was cool. That was fun. That was really silly. Mega Bonk. At least you made me laugh, Mega Bonk. One of my other favorite characters from Mega Bonk is Calcium, because he's a cool skater dude. And his whole gimmick is skateboarding as fast as possible. And he just kickflips whenever you jump. So basically he does more damage the faster he goes. So you just want to like skateboard and do tricks. Ow, and not take full damage, which I just did. The problem is it's a lot harder for him to get experience if you're skateboarding around and performing sick trips and kickflipping over people's heads. We'll get another level of bone, I guess. So what you really want to get with this guy is the speed tome, so you go faster. He takes less damage and does more damage the faster he goes, which also sucks for getting shrines. Chunker, summon chunky rocks to orbit around you. We'll just get projectile bounces on our bones. He's very silly. We're leveling up very slowly right now. Evasion, lifesteal, projectile count. Attack speed, luck, crit damage. We'll get the attack speed up. Woo! Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. I did a mistake. Go faster. Size tome, bow. We'll just get more bonuses to bones, I think. He's got shades as well. How cool is this guy? Oh yes, extra jumps are great on this character. It might be. Ooh, we're not going to boss crush ourselves this time, shall we? We'll take it a little bit more easily. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Jump height is good for us. I need to find some stuff to do. Lifesteal, yes. We'll get some lifesteal. Size extra. Yes, let's get 3 jumps. Let's just go jump crazy. Woo. There's a Maui statue, I want that. Ooh, I didn't consult it. Giant Fork. Oh, crispy become mega hits. Increase crit chop at 10%, deal 25%. We'll get the Giant Fork. Gotta get the legendary item if we get to offered to us, right? We'll probably open a chest too. Rare item we got. Idle Juice. The longer you stand still, the more damage you do. Well, we're never going to make use of that. I should have banished it. I can get another chest, though. Another epic. Rare, sorry. Jump higher and further. Excellent. Free chest over here. That's why we're running towards it. Charge shrines. Shrines charge faster and give better rewards. Now we're getting stupid. Now we can move. I don't think I was about to say we're going to take a ton of full damage here. Gotta go fast. Jump height, power. I'm gonna take the damage though. I really wanted to take the jump height. Crit damage, damage release, movement speed. Let's go faster. Ow, he landed on our head. We're actually really low on health. More shrines. Oh, Chunkam the Terrible just spawned. He could be a really big problem for us at this low level. I'm gonna take so much full damage.
I really need HP regen, yeah. I've got lifesteal, but it's very low level lifesteal right now. More lifesteal, crit chance, more projectiles. So this is 20... I think more projectiles means more lifesteal in total. I need to stop walking into enemies as well. That's like a big problem right now. Movement speed, shield, lightning staff. Yes. Oh, I'm about to die. No, it's all going to end so badly. I'm going to... we'll take the knockback on the bones. I maybe should have grabbed the shield tome, actually. I'm just running around right now to try and regen some HP. The lightning will help us with our lifesteal a lot. A projectile count, extra jumps. We'll grab more projectiles. That's more lightning, which means more lifesteal. Oh! Oh, did you see that? The placement on that bomb was great. Oh. Maybe him skill issue. Maybe him skill issue. Maybe him skill issue. Maybe him skill issue. I love this game. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. What are the characters do I have? So I've got the Fox, who gets... they have scaling luck. Sir Ufi, who has scaling armor. Calcium, who does the speed thing. There's Mega Chad, who just has aura, and he flexes. There's Ogre, who gets more damage per level. We've got Clank, who is the shoot man, he gets scrolling crit. I just unlocked Robinette, who has Stonks as her ability, which means she gets more gold per level, and the more gold she has, the more damage she deals. And I can unlock Monkey, who can climb up walls and gains more XP per level, but I hate the banana item. Oh, and I've also got Ninja, who is very fast and elusive and hasn't filed taxes since 2014. If you evade an enemy, he executes enemies and he gets plus evasion. I'll do one more run as... Actually, I've unlocked tier 3, I forgot. We'll do a tier 3 run as Ninja, and that'll be the end of the stream. So we want high evasion with this guy. So we want the evade tome if we can get it. Also, this guy Naruto runs, which makes him a legend. Ninja! Katana has very short range, but attacks fast. These guys will drop chests when I kill them, which is why I want to kill them now. They have a lot of health though, damn. Let's level up and then we'll try and take them on. Katana, we'll get the revolver. They work really well with the katana because they both want high crit. These guys are tough, damn. This is a mistake to try and fight them so early. Let's lead them over to that shrine, shall we? Aura, Bananarang, Knockback Tome. I don't want any of those. Lightning Staff, Katana, Bow. I really like the Lightning Staff. Sure. There goes one elite. I want to grab that chest. Did he have brittle bones? That's really funny. Increases max HP by 25. I hate that. This will do nothing, but we'll grab it. More damage to the katana. Yeah. Got one of them. Come on, friend. Just die for me. Revolver, more damage. Or projectile speed. Yeah, we'll take more damage from the revolver. Oh, crap. Oh, dear. This is going to hurt so much. What have you got to sell me? Golden sneakers, brass knuckles, or coward's cloak. Let's grab the golden sneakers. Earning money from moving around seems like a good thing. XP gain luck. Let's get some luck. Watch out for these guys because they really hurt when they blow up. We'll come back and fight that guy after. Let's get some levels. Get something different here. HP regen, better than nothing. Let's spawn some more elite enemies, shall we? Because the first ones we're doing so well against. Oh, elite bees. Amazing. I love elite bees. They're so easy to deal with. Ooh, free chest. We'll get this chest first. Tactical glasses, 20% or... Okay, that's fine. Revolver crit chance up. HP tome, luck tome. Let's refresh. Katana damage up, more lightning. We'll take more lightning projectiles. Boss buster, 50% damage to elites and bosses. We're going to get the giant fork again for the 3rd run in a row. Oh, there's so many enemies coming for me. Oh, nice, an epic. Scar, 50% more damage while airborne. Okay, that means we're going to do some jumping. Okay, we found the portal, which is good. It's somewhere around here. You can tell because of the red squiggles that are coming out of the ground. Temp, jump out, knockback. Let's grab the knockback. Ouch. Now there's the end portal, but we don't want to do anything with that yet. There's also a sus bush ahead of us. We don't want to mess with the sus bush. The sus bush kills you. There's another shrine over there. Let's get that. Ooh, I might not be able to get this shrine. Katana crit, chance, and damage up. Thorns or armor. We'll get the katana buff. Put one project. Yeah, we'll get more projectiles. I like more projectiles. I've not heard of zombie survivors. I have played a lot of vampire survivors. Have you seen that they've announced Warhammer Survivors, which is being made by the Vampire Survivors people? And it is just a Warhammer 40k and a Warhammer Fantasy Survivors game. Ooh, there's a micro down there. Oh, hello, Stone Golem. Oh, let's see if this helps. I'm going to try and nuke this boss. Did not hit the boss. Precision, agility, knockback. What I really want is evasion. Let's refresh. Silver size XP. I don't want any of these. I'll skip this. More damage to bosses. I'll take that. There's a chest over there. We're gonna run for that chest. That was a nice shot. Because you know that all ninjas carry revolvers and lightning staffs, right? Nice. Rare. No, 27 chance to apply blood mark. I think this is like reduces their maximum hit points. XP, luck, evasion. We want the evasion tome. That's really big for us. Using an interactable summons ghosts. Not huge, but better than nothing. Time stop's nice. Okay, let's grab the shrine, then we'll grab that chest down there. Duration, projectile count. Did I just take full damage? That's dumb. Ooh, moldy cheese. That means we can poison enemies now. Which is great when you do a lot of hits, because each hit does a little bit of poison damage. Good against bosses. Well, that was good timing. You see how these guys here are all poisoned. I want to grab this Fury. Size, XP, or shield. Let's banish the size tome. I want projectile count is my next tome. And then projectile speed. Those are the ones I want. Crit damage, damage. We'll just gain flat. We'll get XP gain, actually. Increase crit chance by 10%. Armor, agility, or katana. Another ghost, okay. We get more ghosts. Oh, there's a Maui statue here. I didn't see that before. Coward's Cloak. Boost movement speed when taking damage. After evading, deal 2 times. Oh, I want that because that works with our ability. So our guy, every time our guy levels up, he gets stacking evasion, and then every time we evade, we do extra damage, and now we do extra damage. So it's all coming together. Shield, lightning. We'll get the lightning exam. You have all the steam achievements for Vampire Survivors. That's awesome. Okay, where else do we want to go? Oh, we've got 5 minutes left. We can grab a couple more shrines. Damage to elites, power up multiplayer, or size. Let's take elite damage. That was planned, that jump. Knockback, lifesteal. We'll grab the crit bonus for the pistol. We'll open this chest. Okay, more crit chance. We are like the crit king right now. Is there any other? There's a shrine over here. We'll probably have to hit this shrine, then we'll have to get out. Can we get this chest on the way past? No, we can't. I'd like to find a magnet. A magnet would be huge right now. Ow, he landed on my head. Let's grab lifesteal. Just so we have a little bit. Ooh, there's a lot of dudes here. Luck, thorns, revolver. It's not offering me the tomes I want. Oh, Queen Bee. Ow, 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 ow. That was much damage. Alright, I need to head for the boss portal now. Keep my eyes peeled. There's a Maui statue over here. We're going to quickly check it out. That's just a free upgrade. Increases evasion by 15%. That's huge. That's massive for us. Let me stand still. We'll get the toxic barrel. I'm gonna take a huge risk and go for this guy over here. This area is so open. It's in the wrong direction for the boss though. Upon taking damage, send electro shock. Jump further and higher. We'll take electric plug. I'm gonna quickly peek down here to see if there's a magnet. There's shrines. There's a free chest, but there's no magnet. And the magnet's the only thing I'm gonna risk it for right now. There's a magnet up there. There's a magnet up there. Okay, we're gonna grab that magnet. They're gonna hit the boss. Luck, knockback, evasion. Ooh, free chest. What a find. And a rare. Another final chest. So after evading, deal 2 times damage next attack and temporary increase attack speed and movement speed. So that's 2 of those we now have. And I can't get through here. Okay, we are really cutting it tight on time to fight the boss. Good enough. But I want that magnet. I need that magnet. Agility, evasion, cooldown. Cooldown, that's what we want. Attack speed. Okay, that's fine. Time for glasses. Okay, now we're gonna get all the XP on the level, and I don't want any of these. Crap. We'll grab projectile speed, I guess. No, we'll grab XP. XP gain up, projectile count up, projectile bounces. Projectile bounces. Projectile bounces. XP, cooldown. We're gonna attack speed up. Projectile damage and bounces. That's a big damage buff for the lightning staff. This is why I wanted the magnet, because I knew there was so much experience scattered around the level. Still gonna survive though, and make it to the boss. Ah, we're taking tons of damage. Let's get evasion tome. Let's grab the speed boost. And let's move fast. 2% spend burgers. Yeah, we'll grab burger. Getting snacks is good. Right, we need to summon this boss. We need to summon this boss now. Okay, only 1 this time rather than 5. Damn it, I walked right into that. We slow down. See the poison is the oh, nice bomb. Noob was huge. And there's a burger over there. Let's get our attack speed up. No! Damn it. Oh, another boss just spawned. What? Why did another boss just spawn? Why are there 2 bosses? Okay, we almost killed Little Bark. Okay, now we need to kill Chunk of the Terrible. That's a big bonus to evasion. Let's get the katana buff. Let's get the XP buff. Ow. I got knocked into the chest. Alright, we've got the wrench, which increases shrine time. And we got increased damage by 10% with gym sauce. Now we can farm a little bit of XP here, but we have to get out of here when it gets too dangerous. They can't get us through the portal, by the way. That's a wall. So we're just standing on this side of the portal to farm XP for as long as we can.
Okay, I want to get out of here. Alright, level 2. Let's go. There's some shrines down here. We're going to straight for these shrines. Free chest. More damage. We'll take that. Elite spawn increase damage to elites. What have you got for me, shady guy? Another Phantom Shroud. Yeah, we'll grab another Phantom Shroud. Getting 3 of those seems pretty powerful. Shrines. That's not the type of shrine I want to mess with. What's down here? No shrine down here. I thought there was going to be one. But there's a shrine up here. And we found the portal, which is good. I need more damage. My damage is too low right now. Money time. Okay, what have we got in this shrine? And there's a magnet over there. We'll come back to that magnet before we finish. And remember that it's near the shrine. Difficulty, silver gain, max HP. There's a magnet shrine. We want to remember that's there. Projectile count up. Yeah, projectile count up. So many enemies. Thorns, damage to elites. Yeah, I'm going to keep making sure we've got high damage to elites because they are nasty. Taking so many little hits at the moment. Oh yeah, this is a second level tier. There's a increased attack speed by 8%. And there's another shady character over here. Oh, I'm taking so much damage. I died. Him dead. Maybe him skill issue. There's something about that "you died" scream that really gets me. I think it's really funny. I'm the top 89% of worldwide players now. So this is Mega Bonk. It's really silly, but it's quite fun. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there after that ridiculousness. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for my silly stream. Let's have a chat on Discord about what I should stream next weekend, make it a bit more serious, maybe start something, and we'll go from there. What a stream! It was definitely something, wasn't it, T-Ram? What we learned is I'm very bad at Caves of Qud, and I just put that out there for the whole world to see. Thank you. Oh, maybe Star Searchers. That's not a bad idea, Toasted. Let's discuss that. All right, everybody. Thank you again for being amazing and wonderful and for giving me your free time. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you all in the Voices of the Void video that I'm going to record today or in the Terra Invicta stream on Tuesday. And also Xenonauts 2 is coming really soon, so get ready for that. All right. Ciao, everybody. Have a good one. You're the best. Bye.